All right, everybody, what's going on? It's your boy King back at it again with another stream. Hope everybody is having a grand and glorious Sunday. Today we're going to be playing some Dungeons and Dragons again. As always, D&D, is our Sunday thing. Sunday is D&D, D&D is Sunday. Rah 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 rah. So we're going to be playing D&D in about half an hour because people are either one, sleeping too busy, or three, taking a shower, or four, not here. So yeah, we're gonna be starting at our usual time, but as usual, we have our little half an hour to shoot the shit and chat. I need to lower the music on my end. Right, there we go. This is -20. There we go. So yeah, that's the plan for today. Let me move on over to the appropriate scene, and let me undeafen on Discord so that way the people. Wait, how did I get moved down? All right, invite to speak. Yo, how did I get moved down? What the hell? That was weird. Hello, friends, compatriots, and Becca. Hi, Becca. Damn, nobody here? Hello?
No,
Hello?
we can hear you. Don't worry. Not it. Anyways,
I
don't worry.
I didn't even make the announcements as yet to say who had to do it. Where are my dice?
Grumpy.
Hold on.
Don't worry about that.
I
Becca.
I need to find my dice because I can't remember where I put down the bag. Where's my tower? My tower is here.
Okay, can you just settle up? Becca,
Yeah,
I
don't mind
literally
me.
made spaghetti, a bit of KFC chicken and sausage, and I have a bit of sauce here with it, and I made it for the group. So if you not inviting me to none, I cool, no food for you.
That's
Damn, that's messed up.
That's kind of fucked up, bro. Where are my dice for real? Where's my?
Night first.
Check on your bed.
Yeah, I'll check there after just in case it is there. And I have my fan. Here.
Please hold as I apply
Do I
tape to
hold?
my headset.
Yeah, bro.
Sound like you're going through it.
You know your headset all one.
Dude,
In
this
fact, you know
headset,
I don't say your headset
I-
is trusted one because people will keep taping up their old headsets because they know that shit good, dog.
for the entirety of last year, I
Mhm.
charged this headset probably like 3 times.
Oh wow.
And every time I turn it on, battery high. It's like, okay, cool.
Oh god, is it one of those Chinese headsets? It's like Bluetooth pairing.
Nah, Suncore.
Oh, Soundcore, that's Anchor. Okay.
Yeah, but pretty good.
Shout out to Anchor. I like their stuff. Their stuff is good stuff. Okay, now
They
back
hold
to-
down, don't they?
I find my dice. I have a bag. What the fuck was that?
Hold on.
Oh, it's
Now,
a
where was the dice?
Cable to
Is-
headset.
It was on top of my bed. Oh, welcome
Oh,
into the
hello.
stream, Jamie.
Oh,
I had-
Jamie edits or Jamie edits. Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate that. Where's look at my little
Jamie.
baggie of dice?
Noise cancelling. Oh,
It's jammy.
Jam one Reddits.
that's Jaime.
Listen,
Hmm.
it's
I know. I hear about that guy in Easy Blue Beetle, right? Jaime.
Spoilers.
oh my god.
It's not spoilers. You should know this. This is common information.
Is it
I-
though?
Is it
how
really?
common
Is it
it?
really?
Yes. What do you mean?
Well, they're coming from the girl. Well, I was arguing with yesterday. Having to differentiate black cat and what's the other one? Cat
Black
black.
cat and Catwoman. Oh, no, you see,
Those are two different people. Those are two different people. Oh my
And
god.
you-
We're gonna have to start
Listen,
killing
we-
people. Dead ass.
Whoa,
We're gonna have
whoa,
to start
okay.
killing you.
Anything
It's
that
an
Zane,
extreme.
anything that Zane
Oh,
says,
shit.
I do not
Shit,
adhere by.
shit.
You know, if the police
Ah.
wants him, this could be your evidence. I will sell him out. In fact, I will tell you exactly where he lives. He lives 719 Separia Avenue, Separia. You can go find him there and arrest
Really?
him.
Just
Okay.
drop somebody.
That was my whole address. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's his full
I-
address right there.
Would
Good thing
think
only
that that's
Jaime
very
got it.
important.
Now imagine
Yeah.
if there is a place called Separia, like Avenue in Separia, that's questionable because
I
what
feel
the
like
hell?
there is. I know
There,
I
luckily-
wouldn't Saparia
Luckily-
people.
Thank God there actually isn't.
Oh, okay.
Iman, I was gonna say Saparia Drive.
I'm actually I do want to know who can distinguish between Black Cat and
That's Becca. It's
Okay.
Becca.
So I know they are different people, but I was
Mhm.
like, are they fundamentally the same?
no.
quirky
Why do you
little
say no, 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 no,
vigilantes.
no, no, no? Let's
With cats.
find
Yeah,
out.
let's
Cat
cook. Okay, let's
history.
all cook. You mean
They
cat
have cat in the name.
theming? Cat theming.
To be fair, I have zero knowledge of Black Cat. But at the same
So-
time, I feel like I didn't know what power she have. I thought she was just another woman who bounces around trying to take Spidey's attention while vigilanteing on the side.
Was it other women?
Interesting.
But I think that's Cindy's job, not her.
This is such an interesting. This is so interesting.
Let me roll a
Think-
d20 and see how I'm gonna roll today.
Oh yeah, I need to open
Alright.
that up.
Yeah,
fuck.
so
You don't have to.
y'all are about to have a good
True.
session
Oh
today.
damn.
Having a good time. Having
Having
a
a
good
good
time. Roll a D100 and a D20. And they
Alright.
look pretty good so far.
Where is
Crits
my
upon
roll 20
crits.
cadets?
Maybe an Anthony
Ooh.
Rock
Where's
Matter
Black Wolf?
rifle.
Okay, that's a
fuck
good
me.
one. Oh,
Fuck me.
yikes. Okay. Ooh, oof, 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 oof,
Not
oof.
my
Okay,
time.
that.
Wait, I don't realize Zane actually up in time for the session.
Not what
I
I'm-
don't catch myself.
I told you I'd wake up in time.
That's crazy.
The fuck?
So the only person we had to worry about is Naku now. If I
Mhm.
Naku and Mikkel, who went to take a very quick shower.
Ah,
Yeah. He
Never
went to
take
go
quick
smell
showers.
human.
I was about to say, I
I did
surprised
that.
usually the people don't do
20 minutes before.
Yes.
I was like,
Listen,
shit.
that man was
Run.
in his game. Oh yeah, what you was doing the whole time since you left Becca?
Oh, not a damn thing.
What the fuck?
I went outside. Right after that, I went outside to help Melissa bring in this grocery. Well,
Mhm.
food. I
Right.
ate. We watched a movie called
Aw.
Almost Pregnant or something. It was so cringy. We screamed like 1,000 times because it's Amy Schumer and Adam Sandler. So you know the movie was like 1,000 times
yeah.
cringy and
Mhm.
very
You can do
funny.
it.
And every action she make had me wondering if she's clinically insane.
That's
as
a
a
valid
person.
answer. Yeah, that's a
I was
valid.
like,
That's a
what the
valid
hell
thought
are you
process.
doing? She pretends to be pregnant for the whole show,
What?
basically lying to lying to these new people she met that she's pregnant,
Oh my
so
god.
that she could get privilege
shit.
of a
Sure.
pregnant lady.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
And obviously that spirals on into problems. She had to have sex with him, but she's like, yeah, you can't touch me and you can't look at me, because if he does, he'll be like, that's not a pregnant belly, that's fake. Yeah.
That woman
And
is
that- yeah.
not very pregnant, if you ask me.
Uh-huh. It's
You
very
said Amy
cringy,
Schumer?
very dotish, but still funny. It's one of those, yeah, I just need something mindless
Mm.
to put
Right.
on
Gonna be
and chill with.
honest. Gonna be honest. You said Amy Schumer, and I stopped paying attention.
Fair.
I like my brain just shut off. I
100%
was like, I'm good actually.
Yeah, she's not funny as a comedian, but in this, it was cool. Only because she was so dotish, it plays into her natural being of only talking about feminine parts. So it was
I
on
love
point.
Love Amy
Had a
Schumer, man.
conversation
She's so
recently.
stupid.
About female comedians, and that's their only content.
Yeah, that's usually what it is.
And
It's like a man going up
dude,
there talking about their dick plenty. It'll get uncomfortable. But it doesn't for women. It's like they're expected to only talk about their vajayjays, I guess. It's so dumb.
but it's
Are they
self-eating,
not
I guess.
supposed to? What's
So,
this?
why not?
Mm. When I find a good female comedian, I immediately forget about them because they get overshadowed.
Io Debris is a really good comedian.
To be fair, I don't remember none of them names, but
Oh no, all right. That's the lady from The Bear.
oh, definitely did not watch that, but saw pieces of it.
Really? You should watch The
Yeah.
Bear.
Yeah, I wanted to only because I saw the guy, that specific guy, the white guy in it. All of them are white, but the one from that one show, with the poor
Shameless?
people. Yeah.
You describing this to me, I sometimes I'm happy, sometimes I'm sad that I'm like on stream because like, you know, I might say something crazy like I did earlier. Other times I'm really happy because like other people can hear you say things and it's like,
It's like I am being
yeah, I'm not
perceived.
insane. I'm not insane. I'm not insane. I'm sitting here like,
It's like, this is
yeah.
a trap, yo.
I'm sitting here like, yeah, I understand. I understand exactly what she means.
Listen, you
understand
did
it
because you
now.
got the right answer. So
Yeah, because
Thank you.
I have a problem.
We know.
Yeah, I think
Wait.
you should be evaluated here.
Is bad bitches one of your problems though?
That's the only thing he likes.
Cause you like bad bitches, that's your fucking problem.
I just saw TikTok. This was like, what do you want me to start? If bad bitches are my only problem, how do I stop
He'll have
having
no
this problem?
bitches.
It's like hate bad bitches. I'm like, I can't do that, man.
I can't.
That's not happening.
It's like I can't.
Shit is not happening.
I need to have bad bitches because that's my
I
fucking
know
problem.
this was gonna
guys.
happen.
Ooh.
Shit, man.
Harmonia, we did not turn to.
Let's go. Harmonia does something crazy. Find out next time on this session where she does something crazy.
Yeah, I mean, all of y'all do something crazy. So, I mean, at this point, what the fuck are you people? That's literally it.
Last session, I rolled a 0.
What?
That was fun.
That is true. He did roll a 0. That shit
Damn,
was
boy.
funny.
You were there for it. What?
Imagine
Was I?
rolling
You
a
was
0 in this economy,
What
but
was
you
that?
rolled a
Were you?
0. She was.
No, I
If that
believe
was
I
at the
was the one that
start,
rolled a
no.
0.
No, I rolled a 0. Probably both of
Both
us
of you
rolled a
could
0.
roll
Last
zeros,
session, I
it's
remember
okay.
I rolled 0.
Both of you could suck at the same time. It's all right.
Hey, hush. Hush.
Shut up, man. I hate it here.
Exactly.
Well, you're good,
Yo.
yeah.
Every day I get bullied
Oh
by.
my god,
Every
that
day,
was
every day I
alive!
get bullied by
I was
women.
not about to say. I was not about to say.
Noted.
Hiya.
Well, you planned that
Not
off.
yet.
First,
No.
I can't do the reading today. I did last week, and I am literally, I feeling kind of under the weather. I don't know what the
Aw.
I will
fuck is
do
in
it.
there.
Make a
Okay.
persuasion check.
Nice.
Mm. I was gonna say
I
the
will
same
do
there,
it
but
because
never
I
mind.
don't remember how to do it.
I'm gonna be
Remember
honest
what
with you. I
happened,
don't
so
actually remember half of what happened.
Mm.
Wow. Can I use
If
that
you all
system
remember,
now?
if you all remember what happened, dog, I disappointed you all there.
I remember
My
some of
So
what happened.
remember, you kicking the
remember a
shit
good
out
amount
of
of it.
us. But like,
Yeah, I remember that.
I'm
first
I'm
3
sure I
hours.
didn't fucking
I
forget
can't
that.
tell you what happened for the first. I lie. I can remember pieces, but most of it is like a
Mikel,
fuzzy
they really ain't
jumble of
gonna.
conversations.
They're not gonna forgive
No,
me
they ain't
for you
gonna.
beating the living shit out of them dog for real.
That
bro.
was okay because it was your irony. I didn't even beat the shit out of them the most of it. Though.
Exactly.
It was more the enemies.
Shout out to
But
them,
I was outnumbered and outgunned, dog, and I still dealt damage. That was enough for
I
me.
was outgunned, outmanned.
My excuse is lag.
Why
Oh,
will you not
bitch.
get watch Hamilton so you could get the references? I throw it down and all it.
No, not
That's how I
sure.
just feel.
Like, lie.
Sometimes back then. That's how I feel.
I wasn't outdone.
I would try that
Oh my
first. I
God.
bet could be like, what's
Outgunned,
that?
outmanned, outnumbered, outplanned. We gotta make an all-out stand. Hey yo, I'm
All
gonna
of you
need
to
my
assume
right
I've watched
hand man.
Hamilton.
That's why I said
Right.
watch it.
What's
Nah.
Hamilton?
I assume that none of you have seen it, and from what you all speak on a regular basis, none of you have seen it. So watch it. It's on Disney.
Oh, did they
Yeah.
update Roll 20?
I don't think so. Oh, so I
Did
have,
they?
Probably.
No, they have a
think we have
macros
money?
bar and a display bar.
also, I have a
That's
I
all
will
watch
question,
it.
link
guys.
my subscription just to watch it if you going to watch it.
Question. So, guys, I added something on the map in row 20.
Okay,
Can
but
y'all? It's like
On
right.
the map?
Yeah, on the map. It's right below the fire that y'all made. Can y'all see it?
Zoom out.
No.
Yes.
Good.
Oh shit.
What?
That's
No.
No, I need like a genuine answer. Can y'all see it? Yes or no?
Right
Wait.
below the fire.
No, what
Yeah,
are
right
you
below the
referring
fire.
to?
Like
Yeah, it would be
right
right
there,
in this
like right
space
there?
here, in that space there.
No, I got seen that.
Okay,
No.
then no,
I
I
can't
can't
see
see
nothing.
If you're gonna
I can't
tell
see
me a
nothing.
Loch
Yeah.
Ness monster is about to come and diddle us, please stop.
No, I'm testing
Yes.
something because I want to start if possible, like maybe pre-prepare the enemies instead of just dragging them on the map like afterwards, so that way I can. Oh,
Oh,
yikes!
That'd be really-
Natural on that one.
Oh, this
Dog,
sounds like
I
someone
really
did
get
some terrible
hit
shit.
with these sickness, dog. Dog, Lex, what you do to the last one,
It
boy?
is his
I literally-
sickness.
Yes,
yourself.
dog,
Of
you
the
hit
highest
me one
caliber.
time, and now I rolling at disadvantage, dog. What kind of hex or curse you put on me, dog?
You get hit one
Yes,
little breath
sneak,
on
To
an
be
ice
fair,
dog and you
You
know?
and Lex throw like us, so
Mhm.
So did Luke.
that look.
I'm
It's all the
surprised that Benny.
mysterious people.
I'm surprised that Benny actually rolled well today.
Honestly, me too, man.
Yeah, well, so shit.
Honestly,
Yeah,
me
but
too,
that's
That's how I
man. Me
kept
too.
going, like,
Wait,
What's
what
the
about you?
wires?
He rolled a 16.
Like a 16 or something.
What?
Mm-hmm.
And this is new for me, to be
And
honest with you.
Yeah,
Harmonia
honey,
roll a
shock
nat
in their
20,
voice.
dog.
Mm-hmm.
And Harmonia roll a nat 20. Both of them
Okay.
carrying for the rest of the session. Let's
I
go.
better has get another.
Shout out to Harmonia.
Yeah, whoever
Well,
that
that,
is.
that she didn't carry for the last 3 encounters though.
I mean, she
Yeah,
has been carried. She's been on our backs.
True.
That is very
In
true.
one
She
way or
has-
the other.
Mm-hmm. Well, that was Melian.
You know?
Melian was on their back, not Harmonia.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
well, I mean, I did say in one way or the other, right?
Mm.
Ammonia slapped me twice to kill me, dog. Back to back.
Yes, she did. She did.
She had them two back
Damn.
and like, put
hilarious.
yourself together, man.
She really,
Yeah.
she really hit you the Iron Fist combo, dog. I was
She secret tunneled your ass for sure.
I definitely
Cheap
heard
tunnel.
Harmonia say cheaper town hall at some point. I promise, will you?
Does not compute.
I believe that.
He's shutting down all you.
I know it's not
already.
a reference, but
Oh shit! I didn't connect my TikTok chat.
Secret tunnel.
Yo, quick question,
Secret
King.
tunnel.
Mhm.
Would you consider Steve from Minecraft an artificer or a fighter?
Fighter.
multi-class.
What?
Actually, yeah, probably closer than multi-class, but
Both
with more
would
levels in
probably
fighter
be a
than an
good
artificer.
answer.
Yeah. I think honestly,
But also, I guess
multi-class.
it depends on the type of Minecraft player that you are, because you know Steve
Yeah.
is not only one entity. You know, and Steve represents all of the Minecrafters in the world.
I was
So-
gonna say,
So I've
hold on. I was gonna say Steve could fight, but he don't ever have to mine or craft anything.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
And the thing is, some
Like-
Steves could be like excellent redstone, and some could be like the mumbo jumbos of the world. That would be like the pure artificers. We have the
It's a
ones who would.
concept.
What's up?
Hey, look, man.
Yeah, Steve is
Yeah,
a
dude.
concept, yes.
I would like to say he's an artificer that specializes in specifically what do you call it, potions and brewing.
But then
But also, you know,
he can be a wizard
What?
too, if that's the case.
he could be a wizard too or battlesmith. Honestly, at the end of
Listen,
the
he can be
day,
real things. Hey, Quan, what's up, man?
You know what
This is
Steve
just a
is?
small
Steve
talk.
is a god.
But let me
Steve is
tell
a
you-
god, honestly.
Oh, let me send you best with the deciders.
All
How
right,
the
now
class smash bro, Steve?
I mean,
listen. Ooh,
Hell? The devil? I don't know.
the devil is the right answer.
I don't know
There's a
what kind of
build
question
for
is
him
that.
as
The
well.
actual devil or like the
Blink, what is it?
I said there is a build for him for the ND, that specific Steve, that specific version of Steve.
Oh wow! And what did they build it
I
as?
need
Like,
to
what was the
look it up.
first?
I can't remember. I can't remember.
Damn.
I was gonna pull it up, but I don't know. My other
Let me see.
browser to look it
Steve
up because
from
I'm lazy
Minecraft in
in DND.
D&D. Yeah, that's literally what I'm googling. Oh, I find
D&D
one.
build.
Check for YouTube.
It says here, trying to think of it, blah, 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 blah. It said, that sounds like a mountain dwarf ranger with outlander background. Okay, so one person say ranger.
Yeah.
Makes
I
sense.
see one of them say fighter with the athletics
Yeah.
and perception skills.
One say
dueling.
human variant,
Yes, the truth is
tavern
video.
brawler with the folk hero background. That's fighter. That make real sense.
that makes
That
sense.
one make real
That makes
sense. Yeah.
sense.
Mm-hmm.
Dog, honestly, a lot of them make sense, you know, because I'm seeing here that at some point, when you were multi-class as artificer, right? And when you multi-class as artificer, you would choose alchemist as your specialist class.
So that way you could get into the potion making. Exactly. that
Potion
makes it-
brewing. Yes, that's
Yeah.
what that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Because you'll be able to
Yeah,
actually
makes
craft
plenty sense.
your own
Yeah.
tools. You'll be able to craft
Becca
your...
is so confused. She's like, yeah.
Don't worry, Becca. Don't worry, Becca. One day everything will make sense. Everything will make
I'm
sense.
good.
Everybody
Yeah.
go out and watch the Minecraft movie. It's horrible, but it's also funny. Horror
I
is
wanna
so
watch
bad.
it.
It's
I hear so many different things. I hear some people say it's good. I hear some people say it's terrible. I hear some people say it's an unfinished movie. Like, I
I'll watch
hear
it
so
all.
many different things.
Sorry.
I go watch it and I will give everybody a
Oh
review.
yeah, I'm not doing anything this weekend coming. So I could, well, the weekend that coming up after this one, yeah. So I could probably go watch it
Wait.
that weekend.
Also, I
Oh,
don't
Oh
yeah,
shit!
yeah,
Yeah, actually, I
this
got one
weekend
this.
because
I got one
SCA
this weekend.
hold on, SCA results coming out.
Yeah.
And
oh,
no, no,
yeah,
no.
no,
SCA
SCA results.
Thursday thing.
Nah, never
SCA
mind.
results are coming out. SCA is on Thursday.
SCA is
So-
this
Okay,
week.
yeah, SCA is on Thursday. Okay. Well, I saw the whole thing with the bring your slip thing now, so I was like, okay, cool.
Most likely that will happen
No,
on the
because
Tuesday or the
because
Friday.
they do the exam, they're gonna have the bring a slip thing
Mhm.
Oh,
probably for the
Yeah.
rest of the week.
Yeah.
I go in my slip.
yeah,
You too old.
that's
You know,
no.
I
You
can.
see,
I know where
yeah.
my slip is actually.
I
It's
know. Gonna
somewhere in
say
the house here, but I
just
know
dig
already.
it up from like however much ages ago and just carry it. I see what
Why?
you're
Listen, I'm
saying.
not that old. Jeez.
Also,
Called you
I
a
know.
He's so
I
for
know.
He
real.
called you a unk. He
I
said
know.
you,
See,
you going to the auction.
I know. See, Shadow say here, pop the
Never
Minecraft server so you can
console.
fight people. I ain't gonna lie to all you. I haven't touched that Minecraft server to work on it in a while. That's my own
Oh, you
fault.
talking about the dog?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
still
man,
need
the
to do that.
Kingdom MC
Actually,
dog.
you
Yeah,
know
the
what?
king.
Let me also take a little bit of blame for that. Even every time I start looking at it, I'm like, I wonder if King actually is starting doing this. And I keep trying to
Forget.
remember to ask you if you're gonna start, and then I never fucking do because
I
I
did start. That's
start
the
fucking
thing.
playing. Because then I start fucking playing One Piece, and everything stops. Everything stops after One Piece opens up.
So the thing is, I
Yeah,
did
yo,
start
yeah,
it.
yo, yeah, yo.
It's just
Oh,
that I
our
haven't
friendship.
continued it, and that's the issue. It's like I made this system.
Wrong answer.
I made this system, and then I just forgot about it. But either way, like since I have the system up and running and working, I just need to make the spells. So that in of itself is not going to be the difficult thing to do. And then after that, I'll probably have to do some quests, etc., blah blah blah, etc., etc. Probably might stream it this week, like doing some work on it, so that way I'll actually do some work. Actually, I might have to start stream late Monday. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, what?
Are you still doing this solo?
What? The
Setting up the
Solo
Minecraft
bolo.
server.
yeah. Well, no. Technically, Zane was supposed to be helping
Technically,
me.
I'm helping him. Yeah. But as you heard, One Piece.
Yeah.
Man has a goldfish brain when
Hey,
one
the friends we meet
something.
along the way.
Listen, no. Listen,
All right.
One Piece is just fun.
I've had time to eat a full plate of food, go outside, wash my plate, my cup, and my teacup, and pour a nice cup of juice. It's time to start. Let's do
All
this.
right. So
One cup
Becca,
of juice?
Father says to shut the hell up.
damn, Becca
No.
already says that she volunteered to do the recap, right?
Mhm.
Alright.
Sure, yeah, why not?
You sound like you're
Your
not
time.
sure.
Your time is now.
Yeah, now
I
is
keep
your
on
time.
remember anything.
I can't.
Time is right.
That's
Time
what
is
make it
now.
fun.
You can't see me. My time is now. Franchise is just
I know we had a
started now.
6-hour session earlier, but at least try to remember.
No.
I put work
So-
into this. Don't do it.
Yeah, it was great. Fabulous. You're doing a good job.
Great job. Pat's
Sorry.
head.
Clap, 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 clap.
Sounds like a load of bullshit, but you're not on it.
I mean, we could say mean things. Would you prefer that?
I mean, everybody says mean things to me every day, so what different would it be?
Well, we're being
Yeah, they-
different.
Million?
We're being
Would you like a
different.
millionaire or
Alright.
some shit?
All right. All right.
Shut up.
Shut up. Shut up.
Listen,
That was my
I
one
will-
nice thing I ever said to King.
I will turn into
Hey,
Elon
bad.
Musk. Be nice to me.
Hey. Hey. Shut up.
No.
Thank you.
All right. Off you go, young
Word.
laddie. You may
Alright.
begin with the summary. Actually, I need to turn on my fan.
Technically, last. I don't want to be that guy, but last.
You are
lads
being
and
that
men.
guy.
So welcome everybody. We have returned to what we calling this Kingdom
Oh.
Games of Stormwreck. Let's go with that.
Stormwreck.
We last left our adventurers sitting around the fire, but how did they get there? You're about to find out. So it started a 6-hour session talking. Benny had eaten a mushroom, and we just defeated a bunch of things that I never remember the name of, but creatures. We defeated creatures. So after that, we decided to go explore a little more. We then proceeded to spend a copious amount of time debating how to cross water, and where I end up falling in. Shout out to
Hilarious.
saving. and Naku for doing his.
It wasn't you fell in though.
Hello? Yeah,
I-
no, I fell in.
It was,
you?
no, it was
No, it
Tara
was
and,
No, it wasn't
Yeah,
you.
it was Luke,
It
Tara,
was,
and Ma.
It
Yeah.
was me.
so
It was me and
No.
You
Tara
helped
tried
pull
to
them
save
out.
me.
It was you, Mikkel, and Zane that pulled them out.
No.
I remember I saved them.
I like how
Yeah,
you tell
Becca,
us
you,
no.
Becca,
Well,
you were the one who tied the rope and threw it at them to pull them out of the water.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're thinking about
And what moment are you
outside.
talking?
That is the session before.
Continue. We
No,
want
this
to
is the
familiar
No,
Yeah,
with
that
ground.
was last week's session, Becca.
Yeah, remember that we were underneath after we defeat the creatures.
Oh, you talking about
and
in
we
the
decided
cave?
No, we
You said
went.
she's talking about the
Yeah.
cave. She's talking about in the cave still. She didn't reach
we
outside
in the cave.
Oh.
It didn't sound like you was talking about inside the cave. I thought you reached outside the cave already.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, we was deciding how to cross the body of water in the cave.
Yeah, no, I thought you were talking.
After.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about the body of water between the island and the ship, but I digress. Continue. Yeah,
No,
see, you're
no, no,
confused.
no,
Yeah, everybody was confused, but continue.
That's all it was. Because my next words was shout out to Naku for using Stella to attach to the mushroom so that people could cross the body of water.
Para's
Okay.
idea.
Anywho, we went there. I honestly did. We collected some heart shape things, gems,
Would
or
like
shrooms
to
Ruby more
Good
so.
enough.
that I think
Oh,
Luke
good
has.
Ruby Mom.
exit
Yes, I
there.
do.
And we had this struggle with the water and the rope and everything to get everybody back to the island. We decided that island is useless to us now. Let's go to another one. I believe that's the one we're on right now.
Yes.
Yeah. And people decided, hey, I big and I bad. I go and get to this boat one way or another, and then they immediately started to drown. Twice. Don't worry, they got rescued. Then we took the boats. We decided we're gonna use the boat to go to there. We went in. Lexington's maid Rita was going up because everybody was being idiots. And we decided we're gonna search in this room up on the top here, where Lexington took a seat and it had chests. And because everybody here is a scavenger, we decided we're gonna try to loot as much as
Not
we can.
everybody, I'm no scavenger.
But Lexington. Fair and but just Lexington is not a scavenger. He scavenges at least
Hey.
once and leaves. Tara as well. She doesn't scavenge
you.
at all. I apologize. So
Yeah,
while
put some
sitting on
respect
the
on the
bed,
name.
there was this particular chest that we just could not get into. We broke one lock. Shout out to that person.
That was mom.
But
Literally
this we
me,
couldn't.
but okay.
Okay, good job. Shout out to you. But then we just couldn't get any more. Like everybody was rolling these arcane checks, which we assume was the right way to go because it broke the first one and it had this mystical, magical thing about it. But then some noise started happening in the background. And we didn't take it on. We was like, nah, this chest. We need to open this chest. So we continued doing that. And Lexington started to get a little worried because this noise kept happening again. It's like, something is suspicioso here. And then Naku,
Nice.
what's your character name? Ma decided,
Yes.
hey, let me listen to this boy because this is a little strange. I agree. Poof, it was a mimic. Poof, the other thing was a mimic as well. Poof, we are now in a fight where Benny and Harmonia on the complete other side having their own struggle with one chest. And the chair is it ate Lexington because he was sitting on it. So that boy was going through the time of his life.
I was dying.
It ate that. Benny did magnificent roll. Boom.
He did.
One
That
magnificent
man
rule. Yes,
slap
yes.
up that
Yeah,
chest. He was like,
unfortunately,
I see big one.
unfortunately,
I'm the only one with a
unfortunately,
big
I
chest
got-
here.
fortunately, I got 8 by the chest.
Nyam.
Yeah, that one
Yeah,
get
he then
nyam
got
for
hit
real.
by the chest, which was very unfortunate, which then led, Lexington to go berserk. But before that, I have to point out
Oh, boy,
that
here we go.
Ma decided he's going to put a cantrip on Lexington's sword. And then he decided to throw the sword.
Highlighted, please.
Shush.
Highlighted, please.
They decided to throw the sword while they were right next to each other within hands distance. Just throw the sword to each other. And the DM, being a cruel DM he is, decided, you know what, I'm going to make this difficult. And it's sword. They did not pass each
Why?
other. They just straight up ate the sword. And Lex was like, no, my sword. And then
Didn't
you
even make
see
8 me.
Benny.
Didn't even make 8 me again. Don't forget that.
Oh yeah, it did
It-
hit
it
him again.
grappled him-
That's
it
true.
grappled
That shit
him
was
again.
funny.
Yeah, he
It
get
did
grappled
eat him
again.
again.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot to put
He
the
came
lights
out,
on.
but then at that point too, Benny got eaten, and that was like, my boy, he's very sick. So he had to go all berserky on everybody. He defeated the chest. I don't know who defeated that chest, honestly, can't remember. Harmonia
He
got
defeated
upset
the
as well.
chair.
She was
I
like,
don't
no,
remember who
Benny.
defeated that. Just
no,
ripping the chest in half.
so Mikkel is the one who defeated the first chair, and then you
Yeah.
defeated the chest.
Yeah, the first chair. I keep
Yeah.
saying both of them are chests. One is a
Yeah.
chair.
I mean, the expect
Boy
I remember
got
to be a
vexed.
chest, so that's fair.
That is true. Harmonia ripped the other one apart. Pat, Benny is safe. Benny is knocked the hell out. But he's
stable.
safe. That's happiness. But then apparently,
Man,
Lex
nothing
was like, I am
happened.
angry. I am angry now, and I will remain angry. So he went beating the shit out of people because he went berserk in his little ice boy form. So he went pew 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 on everybody. And honestly, he was a pain in the ass. This is just my personal opinion. That was a pain in the ass. I was like, bitch, we just
Ooh,
struggle.
Tara asking a good
None of
And
question.
you
none
there.
of
coming
you-
here to hurt
None
us.
of you got down. It was fine.
No. Yeah,
There's a lot of
Harmony opened
emotional
her big
trauma
ass
behind
mouth.
that. Don't worry.
Yeah, opened her big ass
Yeah.
mouth and decided to make some comments. So she nearly died. But in the end, she cut his ass. And then he came back with more life, which we always love when facing a final boss. Always love to see them regain health and come back and beat your ass again. But luckily, with the power of
Hey,
friendship or something like that, she defeated
The
him
One
again.
Piece?
Woohoo! Yeah, not the One Piece, holy ass.
Mm.
They
The One
decided,
Piece?
yeah, let's drag these
Wild.
people and go back
Power
to the
friendship
island.
journey.
So we went back to the island and we sitting, we chilling. He's like, okay,
Ma had
cool.
a long
Everybody,
monologue.
we need to build a fire. And then Ma decided, I need to talk to Lexin. And Harmonia.
Nah, shit, they cut out for me.
Oh, she died.
Oh no, she
Thank
died.
God. Anyway,
Your
let's
trial
start
has
the
expired.
situation.
Trial expired.
Wait, hold on. let that,
Please
let that
install-
girl
please
cook. Let
install
that
the
I
girl
think,
paid
cook.
version.
bro, I think
Just
her,
free.
bro, I think her internet died.
Yeah, I think her internet died. Holy
Your
shit.
30-minute
Wow.
subscription to
Oh,
D&D
no. Oh,
has
wait, hold on.
expired.
I think she back. Hold on. Back up.
That's weak. A week.
Wake up.
As soon as she ready to
You
bust the
are
past to the
dead.
audience, you know. That's crazy.
Oh, I think the
Because-
internet might have shit itself for real. Oh shit.
God, thank God.
Not that
What
God.
the
She,
hell?
she's really about to bust.
reality.
She's really about to bust the files and the internet cut off, you know.
Yeah,
That
no.
is hilarious.
Ma,
Like that is actually the
Hey.
funniest thing.
hear this, right? Ma don't give a fuck about the forces that be, right? But the forces definitely give a fuck about man his secrets, dog. Shout out to those mystics.
Damn, imagine having
Shout out
secrets.
to
Why
the
you having
mystics.
secrets in this day and age, dog? We're supposed to all be friends here. We're supposed to be, open with each other. What the fuck is all that? I guess that's a whole noise.
Like I said, I didn't have any secrets, eh? My character didn't have any secrets.
Listen, I am just a man. I don't have secrets, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have plenty
I'm
secrets. I just
just
didn't think about
a man who's trying to
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were gonna say you're just a man, not yet a woman, or whatever the fuck they saw.
Somebody has never watched the
I-
epic. You should fix that scene.
You should watch Wicked, like the musical, instead of the not the
Not the
the-
movie.
yeah.
I'll consider it.
I
Popular.
think Becca has realized
Gonna
that
be
she is
I don't think so.
currently dead.
I would
God,
like
I
to
hope
believe so.
God, I hope so.
Oh, she is gone from the voice chat.
Oh, she gone from the
Mhm.
voice chat. Damn.
She's gone
So
from
can
the
we-
voice chat, but she could just be blabbing, like dog. Like, let's be real.
Mhm.
Nah, by now she'd have heard the
So-
disconnect sound on Discord and she would have realized what's going on.
I mean,
I mean, I don't think Becca that
Wishful
slow, guys.
thinking.
Come on. Becca not that slow,
Give me a
guys.
second.
Crazy.
you'll know
That's
longer than I do.
crazy.
Nah, she's not.
That's crazy. These niggas said she's not that slow. That's insane work. She's
Alright.
not that slow, he says.
I won't comment on that. I don't know how long enough, so I won't comment. What?
Never actually phone call and see what's going on.
Meanwhile, she's still talking. I've been telling my entire life story.
Real. Alright, I'm putting on speakerphone to hear.
Oh, no.
Alright, thanks.
Oh, she said current God.
No, of course.
That is
Feels bad,
failure.
man.
Praise Almighty.
Oh,
That
no, she's
is
still gonna answer.
that
me.
is
Yeah,
failure.
she hang up on me. She hit me. Nah, but
That
that's pressure.
Why is
That
man.
it
is
always
failure.
Nah, boy.
Rebecca live in
Maybe
again.
Oh,
She
look, she's
live-
back. She's back.
Oh, wait, hold on. She's
Hello?
alive? Is your current back, madam?
Auntie!
That tansy.
My
Oh, no.
my God,
But the Tech did not want you busting my speak secrets, dog.
dog,
That's crazy.
dog, dog, Becca, I gonna call my plug from Tech, and if they ever cut your current again like that, we have problems. So
I don't even know
I
if she
call
can
him my
hear
connect
you,
for real, dog.
I don't even know if she can hear you. Hi, dog. She might be connected, but not
Yeah.
connected, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
RPC
I
thing.
one take again. Okay, no, it two take this time. All in. No,
I go call my connect for real, boy. This is
yeah, like,
failure.
You can't be disconnected easily, dog. Do
That's
better.
evil work.
Oh, she
That's
said.
I've got my-
madness.
She said it's weird. What's weird? Let's see. All right. So
The badness in the camp, dog.
you see, this is not how the badness supposed to go, guys.
This is not how you badness.
Yeah, this is not how the badness
Well, it
supposed to
seems
go.
like we playing
Are
for
we
an
just gonna
extra
have to do one harmonia less until, like, you know, she gone comatose? She just take a real long old lady nap.
You see, she just like old talking, screaming at all everybody, and then you just see she knock out just.
You know, honestly, considering the events of last time, where she literally switched from Melian back to Harmonia, that is quite plausible at this point. That is an actual plausible thing.
That she just knocked the fuck out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Harmonia is an old woman after all.
Oh boy.
My goated unk.
Would never be a goated aunt.
No.
Damn.
You call
So
her
are we
uncle?
just so what is the verdict right now?
Well,
Ma
get-
told
Ma
secrets.
gave me a very long backstory about himself and the evil looking in the
Are
ear.
y'all hearing
Evil.
me?
Yes, we can hear
There we
you.
go.
Yes. She's
Woo.
back.
No, I've been back and I've been
Wait.
talking. I was like, oh, these bitches are not hearing me.
Oh, we
Told
just
you.
thought that you were still dead, yeah.
Yeah, no,
that's
I have,
crazy.
so it's a very low voltage going on, so my phone is still charging. The
Mhm.
Why is
Wi-Fi
it
came back,
always your area?
but everything else is gone.
Dead to the world.
Damn,
Yeah.
so your fridge off, stove off.
Are you
Lights
on your
off.
phone?
Semi off. The lights
Semi?
off, but the Wi-Fi on.
The AC
You're on your
off.
phone back now?
Interesting.
No, I
That
on
is
I on
an
the laptop.
actually very
okay.
interesting thing right now.
Yeah, I
Like,
know
that's-
that
The
ever.
laptop is not
How-
charging.
I've never actually experienced
So you have-
something like that before. That's weird.
So you have DC current, but you don't have AC? That's it.
Probably.
Like, oh my
Yeah.
god, that's so
That
weird.
is an
That
interesting
is
one.
very
so-
weird. What the hell?
Okay.
Anyways,
In
finish.
light of that, that means Becca's on borrowed time. As a result
Yeah,
of that.
so Becca, start exposing man secrets there. Continue the
I-
summary.
Do you really want to stress on that?
Yes.
We
Yeah,
stop
so
forward.
they decided they're going to have a conversation, secrecy, and Harmonia was like, not a shit of that. I'm gonna eavesdrop. They tried to stop her in their rules, but Harmonia just had that rule going that day. She was on
Our
point.
first
she was
official
like,
stealth check
nope.
of the series, by the way. I must add that.
Our first official what?
Oh,
Stealth check of the series.
To
Ah,
Mako?
yeah.
Really?
Yes, to Mako, yes.
That's honestly, I respect that.
Yeah.
I respect that heavy.
Damn.
yeah,
That's
she was
crazy.
like, yeah, she have to Mako. She just knew something about this conversation was something that she was gonna love. So she Makoed in on that. And basically what we learned is that Ma is a liar and a hypocrite,
Oh,
where he explained that he also have some problems with control, and
Oh,
he
you don't?
may or may not have turned Al into what he is.
Oh.
Though it was out of love, one could say,
aw.
but still out
Oh.
of not control over some, I don't know. If I remember correctly, somebody was trying to control him. I think it was a woman.
Oh my.
And this
Oh,
have to
my.
do with something his family did back then, you know, paying for the sins of your ancestors.
Gas.
Classic,
Mm.
right? And that bitch
Sins
was
of the
like, yeah, I don't like your family. I'm going to hurt everybody you love. And I'll just happen to be one of that people.
Evil
So
work.
he doing that. He going into a
Evil
rant
for
where he
real.
just kept going and going. So Lexin had to stop him and like, bro, I get it. You know, I don't think I'm going to lose myself again, but if I do, I hope you end my life. And he's like, I don't think I could do that. But yeah, he was straight up. I respect that. He was straight up. I don't think I could do that. But you know, we'll try not to get there in the first place. And I think that was that. That's
You're
it.
right. That was
Wonderful
indeed that.
summary. Wonderful summary. Wonderful summary.
Yeah,
Eh,
And with the hypocrisy aside,
that's
I the
it.
hypocrisy.
today, before we begin, again, another note that I need to put out there again at the beginning of the session, because I would have talked about it last week, but I want to make it doubly clear again this week. Remember, guys, that because this is a stream the thing that if you're not talking in the chat in the game, that people may not be
Will not
watching
know.
that or hearing that. So if you all make actions based off of conversations that you all are having in the chat, you might confuse people. So I would like for you all to at least minimize as much as possible talking in the chat about anything. Like if it's conversations between people, try to minimize it. Like I would like for that to at least be like, if you want to talk to people, like, you know, do it. You can do it in like a shorter fashion, like just talk like real quick between people. But yeah, that's basically that.
Go on, let me shuffle talk quick.
See, like that, you can
Yeah,
just be
put
like
on
that.
the
It's like
shovel.
a tower. Give me the shovel there real quick. You can do that. You know, because like just for, as an example, when we all were in the cave, and again, both of you were Luke and Tara, you all were talking about like getting the shovel, and then Ma acted on that to pull Benny aside and be like, hey, you know, you should watch your back. Again, some people might be confused about that because they'll be like, why is Ma pulling him aside for? What's the purpose? Because y'all are not saying that out loud, and then he acted on that.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I'm trying to minimize that as much as possible. But I'm not trying to say like don't do that stuff. Do it, but talk it out, you know? If you understand what I'm saying. Then
No worries.
right.
I just want to share my
Fine.
suffering. I made some hot mocha earlier, and now I can't eat it.
No, you
Oh,
can't.
man.
Reheat it.
Damn, you shouldn't be sharing my secrets. That's all I say.
You know what? Yeah, you know what, Becca? You know there's only one person you can
Ma
blame for
should have
that.
rolled better.
Damn.
Damn.
Becca, there's only one
Maybe you
person you
should
can
have
blame for
rolled
that.
for
Don't worry.
electricity.
I had to fight, sir.
Why?
You bitch. Do
Roll to
something.
pay a
Be
bill.
useful.
Rule to pay a bill.
Alright, Taylor, so I rolling. I think that's a fair pay. That's a good pay.
You see,
Yeah.
Harmonia suddenly understands the concept of electricity, and now boom, she knows how to set it up and get it interconnected.
Magic.
Yeah, no, she doesn't have lightning magic. She just knows how to set up light bulbs and an electrical grid.
Nice. Okay, so
Oh, she getting
I know
electricity.
this is not camping related, but it's only our building and 2 streets don't have it. Everybody else has it.
Something not right there, boy.
Wow.
Becca, give me information after the stream and I'll try. See what I can do for you. I'll call my
That
TN
sounds
Tech.
sus.
I'll call my TN Tech people.
That's if it could don't come back by then, but I'll still do it. Both of them are
Nah,
free
either
now.
way,
Carry on,
because
start the
if it's
stream.
like something that
Yeah.
if it's something that like happens continuously.
It
Yeah,
does.
that's how to fight people on God.
Yeah, I'll let her know. I'll call my TN Tech people. I'll fix you up.
Alright, guys. See, this
Listen, carry on.
this is why it's good to have links in life, you know? It's important to
This
have
is why
these
it's good to
things.
have South friends. Because a lot of people I know work in TN Tech.
Why Salty can
Never
do that
work
for you,
in
boy?
Amplia.
Anyways, I digress.
I don't know. You don't know enough people work in TN Tech?
Real. But, yeah,
Yeah.
you know anybody who can Amplia for real?
I wonder if my lights will come on. Nah, damn.
Alright. So,
Amplia, no.
oh. Alright, well, with that summary being done, we'll now hop into our session 12 of Gun and Dargoons. Wait, did y'all long rest after the last one? Or no?
Yeah.
I don't
Not
think
be
it,
long rest,
You-
yeah.
You're
Yes,
supposed
that
to
was
start a long
planned.
rest.
y'all
I did a
haven't
long
started.
rest.
No,
I
I
did
think
my
y'all.
long rest.
He
and-
started it.
Ma
I did
was
one as
yapping.
well.
Ma was yapping, and we didn't actually start the long rest.
Alright,
No,
so
we
y'all.
did. No, I want to make
We
it clear
did?
that we did because I did rewatch the last 30 minutes
Yeah.
of the session. We did do
Mhm.
it.
Okay.
Lexin supposed to finish read the last chapter that he was on,
Yes.
and he said he would stay up to read it.
right.
Let
So
me
we
click
did
my
long rest.
button then.
Yeah, everybody click their long rest button on their sheet, please. Thank you. Click it, just click
Alright.
it, click
Look at me.
that long rest. Punch that
You're
that
like-
rest. Sorry, punch that long rest button in the face like a
Hold on,
boss.
King. I have a button to press for you.
Whoa,
Give me one second.
whoa. Time out.
Alright,
I don't
alright,
appreciate
I'm
What
that.
is
time
Be in
he
your
meaning by
house?
that,
Whoa.
I'm
Cough
time out.
twice if you're being
I'm
touched.
in you. I'm in your walls.
Let me know when.
Alright, go ahead and roll your button, sir.
I can't roll it.
What do you mean?
Ah, Performance.
Don't worry,
issues.
dog. It
Just
happened.
roll it.
Thanks. Oh, back on.
I could push it.
Oh,
Alright, there we
sorry.
Ah, there we go. 19.
You were
Alright,
gonna
so
say that.
So
I'm
we
gonna
long
upset
rest. So
everybody.
I'm just gonna go over the list of the things that we're gonna resolve over this period of time because they're all long resting. We're gonna resolve Tara's lack of faith in her god for whatever reason. Lexin finally understanding grade 2 English.
Bruh.
Dude.
Some other trauma. And I'm not really too sure. I think that's it for now. Yeah, I think that's it for now. You pulled out. You literally
Dude,
that's
read
like,
notes, please.
no, I read the notes. I skimmed through it. Don't worry. I saw
Why
like
are you
the
hurting me like this?
right. So in terms of Tara, we start at the top of the hour. Oh fuck! Give me a second. I don't go and check on the 3D printer. Give me a second.
Why is that?
And so we pause
What did I
yet
do?
again. Because we have
He
things to
said
do
we
and
most
lives
likely going
outside.
until like we love no.
Oh my god,
This
that's not
catch-up.
gonna
What did
be.
I do? I didn't do anything.
Put up my notepad real quick.
Oh. Time to roll for
You're gonna have to
trauma.
You're gonna have to give me a second. I have to try and open that gate real quick.
Oh my
Bro,
god.
What?
It's
Why
King
is it
entering
in
your
a way
house.
that you
No,
don't
just
know how
Hey,
to
yo.
open gates?
Because Becca, I don't know where the remote for the gate is, and I
Oh damn.
yeah.
Go to you.
All right, I humbly apologize for me having to run away like that. I'm sorry, I'm printing something pretty
You didn't
important.
have
I
to
to make
run
sure you
away.
good. What? Why is he running?
Ain't
Yeah,
got
no,
to
no,
run
right.
again. Don't worry, I reach out with
Okay.
him. Let's just go.
All right,
Yeah.
cool. So in terms of
Undo.
hold on, let me just open up another thing on my side here really quickly.
This is gonna be so off tangent, right? But
We're listening. Go ahead. You cook.
Okay.
You cook.
no. I was just like watching like the Lunar Snow shit again, and I'm just like, which Marvel dev do you think decided to make us thick?
Luna Snow, I mean,
All of
Thank
them.
you for that source. Not the Lunar Snow, I mean the Emma Frost. So
yeah, I was about to say.
which one decided
All of
to
them.
make her thick? And which one decided
All of
to
them.
also give her beef with Lunar Snow?
Well,
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure she not has beef
So
with
do you say
Luna
if you
Snow.
mean Emma Frost? Do you mean Emma Frost or
Yeah.
Luna Snow? Because
Yeah, no, I
characters.
just clarified that.
Okay.
that. So
Okay.
which one decided to make her thick, and who decided
that's
to
Emma Frost.
give her beef with Lunar Snow?
I'm pretty sure
I
she
mean-
naturally has beef with Luna Snow.
She can't.
Am I wrong?
Luna Snow is a relatively new-ish character in the Marvelverse, is she not?
She's made for the
I
game,
don't
so yeah.
think so. I
Yeah.
remember. Hold on.
No,
Is it-
she debuted in 2015, I think.
In a game, in a Korean game, by the way, I
yeah,
think. So there's that.
but anyway,
No, Marvel.
Right. So right, good. So,
What?
Madam, what? Hold on. So, Madam Miss Tara. So, in terms of
Why?
what? Oh.
Why me? What did I
Why
do?
you? Because you
was
have
not
to,
that
Yeah,
game.
man.
your role. I had to resolve your role, huh?
Oh shit, sorry.
Yeah, you forget what I heard.
Yeah, excuse her.
Yeah, she have old woman
Okay.
brain. I understand. So,
Not 600 over. No. Mumble.
mumble. Right. So, in terms of Tara, so you're sitting by the campfire, you know, around your your fellow companions, and what time is it now? What time would it be about now?
What
boy?
time is it?
Yeah, what time was it when you all went in the cave? I told you all I was like 8 p.m.
Yeah.
I'll
Yes.
say it's about 10. So it's 10 now
10
before
PM.
y'all going, 10 going into the long rest. And then obviously after that y'all will come out of it and it will be, I know how math was 6 a.m.
Ish.
There you go.
6 a.m.
6 a.m. Right, so yeah, you sit down there around the fire, you look up and you look around and you look at your fellow companions and you like hark back to the question that is always like sitting at the back of your mind, specifically every single time you go to a long rest for some reason, which is that question that was posed to you: whether do you wish to bury your friends or do you wish to bury your enemies? And you think to yourself, it's like, why would you want to, like, for as
Sorry.
what's a good appropriate word to use to talk about these people? for as
Compatriots,
no, well,
comrades.
for as incoherent and very strange as your fellow companions may seem to be, you have grown like a bond to them, and you care for them in some way, shape, or form. Some more than others. You know, some you may wish to you genuinely wish to bury, but others you really don't wish to do so
Can't.
as much.
Because I can't use the chat anymore.
Yeah.
Not
But-
out, man.
You do think to yourself, it's like you would rather want to bury your enemies more so than your friends because you care about these people. Thinking about the question again, you kind of feel like a little bit closer to your god, and then you see a radiant light not shine out of her chest because you know you can't really do radiant lights like that. This is not that kind of world, but you feel a lot closer to your god. You feel a shiver ground down your spine as your god tickles your back.
Did you roll? Did you attempt to shove and fail the roll?
What? Wait, what?
Did you attempt to shove and fail the roll?
No, he did.
Okay, just check.
But yes, you are now a purer than until your next long rest. I feel like every session we ran, like since we implemented this, is like you've done a long rest and changed your class, dog. No, every time.
I have a total of 5 tops so far.
Yeah, so that means every single session since we've implemented this, you have rolled to change your thing, and this is happening a lot more often than I expected it to. I ain't gonna lie to you. Damn, well, it take real plenty long rest, dog. Yeah, I know, but it take real plenty long rest, boy. Yeah. Right. Mikkel, can you send me real quick on Discord the stuff with the book?
I knew I needed it. I knew you would have needed it, so I copied it
Okay,
in
good.
advance.
Thank you. Because I just remembered I forgot to ask. In the meanwhile, Ma, wake up.
Yeah, I'm up. Don't worry.
Choose one person to kill. Sorry, wait, no, there's no werewolf. My bad. So Ma, as you're sitting off into the corner, and you see you have Al. Well, hold on, I can't move tokens because I was on the wrong layer. So you have Al sitting down there with you, and you see Al looks up to you. It's like, hey, buddy, all right? You're looking a bit shaky there. Everything all right? And you can see he looks like Ma looks on his hand. You can see like not like a very noticeable tremble. Like most people, unless your perception is like relative, like really high, would not notice it. But Al and Ma are very close. Obviously, he would be able to see these things. And you can like Ma just kind of looks at himself, and he looks up. He's like, hey, buddy, It's like he's starting to remember like a lot of the things that would have happened in his past. It's like now starting to like weigh on him a little bit more, and he remembers it, but he composes himself, and he's like he like thinks to himself that he really needs to like figure out how to get Al back, how to get stronger, how to pay those goddamn guild fees, and keep moving forward.
We love the guild fees.
Yeah, sometimes you have to remember them guild fees. And then Lex,
that's me.
You open your book, and you have now passed like grade 3 English, so you're now able to read like another chapter of this book. So as you sit around the fire, like you're just chilling, you crack out the book now that you have some downtime, having almost killed your party members accidentally.
And died. I almost died too. Come on.
You did almost die as well. A mimic almost eat your ass. Yeah, we know. But you sit down and you like finally get a chance, and then you crack open the book, and you decided to like forego going through the beginning of the book, and it's like, okay, let me pursue like more of the book. You flip to the second chapter, and you start reading. In your eyes, you see that the ancient Draconic language, like obviously you can understand it now, and you're able to read it. The title of this chapter is called, the title of chapter 2 is called Slaying. This chapter, it delves into a lot of research in regards to dragonkind, how like what their makeup is, and what are the most efficient methods towards slaying dragons, among a lot of other things. It details a lot on dragonborns and of themselves and what they could do to help slay dragons, as well as those of draconic heritage, so like draconic sorcerers, and what kind of magic that they could use. Sorry.
Kobolds as well. It is like kobolds is also technically underneath the line of draconic. but
Yes, they would be technically under the draconic lineage as well. But how they are able to be efficient in slaying dragons, having taken on the powers of dragonkind themselves, as well as how some of those people would have moved to Stormwreck to be able to they would have moved to Stormwreck to be able to learn more about their draconic lineage and become stronger over time and become more efficient in this dragon slaying. So this would have been somebody within your family would have also gone to Stormwreck Isle to find out more about this information to try and learn the ways of dragon slaying.
I see. I learn more every day about the progenitor of my people.
Yes, that he can read, guys. Can we give him a round of applause for being able to read?
Congratulations, my
You want me
brother.
to do a golf clap for you?
It's-
Give me a second.
Yeah.
We don't have the soundboard here.
Yeah, we don't have the soundboard up here. But congratulations, you can read. Did my print pause again? Did it? Oh, fuck. Hold on, I'm coming back again. I hate 3D printing sometimes.
You know, at least you can read without pictures, my guy. I think that's a pretty good sign.
I take a real pictures. That's brave.
You can read without pictures.
What
That's
is wrong
crazy.
with you people?
Cause I wish I could read at all. That's crazy.
Oh my goodness.
We need to one day. You need to invite us back to your fucking house. You need to invite us back to your house one day. We're gonna need to meet your family, and we're gonna need to get like a deep understanding of why they only have picture books for you.
Fuck, I try to type here, boy. Let's see.
I don't know why they only had picture books.
Like
They weren't very specific on the reasons.
I'm pretty
But
sure
only-
that they don't. I want to know why there's only picture books for you, like
Because
I can't read.
specifically. I think.
I apologize, I'm back.
That's not a good excuse. You're no.
Right, what did I miss? Did I miss anything important?
No, Ma was
No.
just like, no, when he was just like, over your thing, and it's like, yes, he can read. I'm like, congratulations, my dude. At least he can read without pictures. I'm like, we need to go back to Benny's home one day and talk to his family and ask why he was only given picture books to read as a child and they didn't actually teach him how to read. And he's like, I can't remember what he said after that, but Jesus Christ, this cold probably is kicking my ass.
Yeah. Yeah, Salty. So everybody here, well, hold on, I'm gonna explain it to Salty real quick. So Salty, everybody here is playing a character. So we have Naku who is playing Ma. We have Blink who is playing Tara. We have Lex who is playing originally Lexin. We have
It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Nobody wanted to have more creative names based on different freaking medieval times. Everybody's going to Luke.
Why does my name have purpose?
we have
My name has a
Don't worry,
meaning.
though.
Same here.
Names have power. Don't worry.
we have Becca on Harmonia, and then we have Zane on Benny,
Yeah, no.
and we have Keanu on Luke. So that's why we'll be calling them by when we're in character or when they're in character, I'll be calling them by their names, by their characters' names. But if I'm talking to them, like if I'm gonna buff them, like if there's a child, I will call them by their actual name.
You're welcome.
Okay.
To try.
Your
You
mama
know,
there.
Why you gonna buff me for what he asked?
For rolling low.
That's not my fault.
That's what they all say. But yes, so with all of the trauma and third grade reading resolved, you all now come up, like go into your long rest. You all relax around the fire. You gather around the campfire and sing your campfire song, your CAMPFIRESONG song. And if you all think that
Yeah,
you're
that's
done
nice, mate.
resting, y'all
I
can get
can't
all
sleep with that
done.
noise. Somebody shut that god up.
Hey, wait, you can hear me?
Is Becca here?
Wait, can you hear me?
You can hear me.
Becca?
Oh,
Yes, you with the purple and green
Yeah,
eyes. You
Oh,
can
yeah,
hear me?
no.
yeah,
Okay, just making
Maybe.
yeah. I burnt
Hmm.
myself. What the ass?
How did
Oh,
you?
shit.
Not her. It's a big-
Oh no.
Just press
What will
Control
it
Z.
myself?
Just press Control Z. Just press Control Z. And you'll be good
Oh
to go.
boy.
Apparently, Harmonia really just
Oh shit, that
threw
looks
herself
bad.
into the fire. That's
You burn
crazy.
yourself back out. You okay?
Yes,
Are
Huh.
you sure?
It seems I will have to
very,
protect
very swollen and
Lady.
red.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness.
I thought we were talking about a star. You should not.
Yeah, that's what burns me.
It
You're
seems
wrong for
I'll
that,
have to
salty.
protect Lady Harmonia from
I
the
had to
fire.
scratch
Oh
myself.
shit!
Becca,
Oh
you
no,
Okay,
let her
okay?
throw
alright.
herself in.
Anyway, so yes, having come off your long rest, it is now 6 in the AM. Y'all, those who are able to sleep and not, go into a trance,
So why
taking a
look and
sleep.
I don't have trauma?
I do.
That's bold of you.
I
Hold
just
on.
don't show it.
Bold of you
That's
to
bold of you,
say
that's
you
you.
don't have
That's
trauma.
something.
Becca,
Bold
do
of
you
you to say you don't have trauma. When
Becky,
I
you
distinctly remember, there was a time you used some fancy ass magic and then the voice in your head went, you're gonna have to tell them sometime. And if that's not trauma, I don't know what is.
Becca, do you want me to give you
Let's not
trauma?
talk
Say the
about
word,
that.
you know.
No, I'm just mostly curious about Luke.
No, I just said if
Nah,
you want
don't
me to
worry
give you
about
trauma,
Luke.
I'll
Oh,
give you
you
trauma,
like
you know.
Oh, you like to Marco. That makes
In fact,
sense.
you know what,
Yeah,
Becca?
we
Yeah.
established
Yeah,
this.
but
Oh my god, who would have guessed?
In fact, Becca, you know what?
I'm
Roll
a
my
middle
D20 now.
house.
Roll my D20.
No,
Oh
not you.
shit.
Under what kind of vibe? I just wanted to
No,
know
because
about
you
Luke.
want to mark other people trauma, so I'm gonna make you get trauma instead. How about that?
Hey,
I don't know how this works.
Yeah, that's to
I don't
find
know
out.
if
Yeah,
too high means good, bad trauma. I don't know. Was I
Oh,
supposed
Luke,
to roll low?
you have my ruby
I'm going
morsel,
to
right?
I'm going to message you, Becca.
No,
Oh,
you have it.
No, I'm just telling you what is happening.
Yeah, no, I was talking to Mama.
Oh, okay.
Said he would keep it because for some reason he wanted to hold on to his own.
No, I think last session I rolled a D2 and then I was just like, oh no, yeah, you sure? Yeah, sure, buddy.
None of you
No,
calling me a glasses.
some-
Leah, you have
somebody then
glasses too.
was
What the hell?
saying, yeah, I know you usually, but I think I want to hold on to these for now because I wanted to make something out of it.
Oh no, I gave him the D2. I gave yeah, looking back at it, in my notes I gave him the ruby morsel. I rolled the D2. I was like, yeah, sure, buddy, you can hold on to this for now.
Ah, right. Let me see if Becca really wants me to go
You have
through
it,
this
right?
trauma or not.
Is Luke even here?
I don't know. If he's supposed to have it, yes.
Luke.
Okay, cool. Yes, here it is. He's holding on to it for me, but he won't give it to Tarek. Just in case it comes in for later use. That is the note I have here. I should stop
there
writing down
secret-
everything I have on sticky
Oh
notes.
shit, I was muted. Yeah. Nani?
Yeah. No, I was saying you have the 2 ruby morsels I gave you from
Yeah.
the cave because I rolled the D2 and then
Right.
I was like, but yeah, you can hold on to it, just don't give it to Tarek because this is supposed to be for
For
in
something
case you need
else.
artificer
Wait,
supplies, yeah.
If I share my screen of my Spotify, would you all be able to listen to the music that I have going on in the background?
I
guess.
believe.
So that way you all
So?
can at least
I think that's
yeah,
how
try,
that works. Sir.
yeah, let me try it.
Oh,
Oh
out.
yeah, we
yes.
do.
I'm hearing music.
I need to load down a bit.
Oh well, I have it
You
lowered
could
on my
always
end,
just
that's
lower
why.
it down.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
lower
we
it
could
down.
always
Lower it
lower
But
it
down.
down.
wouldn't I have to load down? Oh no,
You
I
have-
see.
You can lower the stream
Yeah,
volume
that's the
itself.
window
Yeah.
itself.
I'm
Would
losing
I
my
be
way.
lowering down you?
No, you just
No,
be lowering
I'll
down the
be-
stream. Well, as in you'll be lowering down the share screen's
Yeah,
volume.
I got it. Thank you.
Damn, they pause my the thing. they know
Can I
I'm
have
they
a
know I'm
Valdi
doing
summer?
it. What?
Can I have a Valdi summer?
What?
Oh, winter.
Oh, I don't know what that is. Send help. Am I too young to know what that means?
Not really, no.
Oh, okay. Anyways, so Harmonia, you like while you're just like resting around the fire, you just look into the fire and you just kind of like you go like you know like a what how did this spell it? Like TCH like a you know just like kind of just snub with your face away at the fire and just kind of turn away, and you just stay as you are, just chilling. As Harmonia, very mean, very old woman. Very much want to punch Lexin in face. Damn it, keep pausing my music. I hate you, Discord. Stop pausing my music. I want to share my music with my friends. With what happened if I just share my full screen instead?
You can
Would
just
that
share the
work?
playlist too.
I could
But
also just do that.
yeah, see.
No, but you see, I could just share the playlist and you all could just not be watching the Discord, so that way you wouldn't see anything.
Exactly.
But Lex.
True.
Lex.
Yeah,
What about
true.
you?
Like,
Oh, okay, fair. I mean, share the playlist and y'all can play it. Actually, wait.
Yes,
Y'all should-
Becca.
And y'all supposed to
No,
be
as
able to, like,
in your video thingy.
yeah, they're saying
Oh,
that.
that's-
Yeah, so they would want to see that. Let me share. I'll share the playlist in all of the respective stream chats and the Discord chats as well, so that way y'all could follow along. How do I share? Copy link to playlist. Here's my playlist I'm using, and let me put it in all of the chats. Where is this?
Reported for spam.
Damn, that's crazy. Imagine reporting me for spam. I didn't spam nobody. I just spam nothing. My name is not Spamton. Anyways, so yeah, you all now wake up. It is 6 a.m. on the next day. You all wake up at the crack of dawn. You all see the sun slightly rising above the horizon in the east. And you all like come off of your rest feeling a lot better about yourselves, having been slapped up several ways, sideways, over the last few hours.
Don't forget traumatized.
And traumatized. Woo! Yeah.
Yay.
Y'all,
Wait a minute.
what happened?
Oh no, carry on.
Oh yeah, y'all wake up feeling like rested. Relaxed is not the word I would use, but rested and ready to continue on your adventure. What are y'all gonna do now?
Search for traps. Sorry, wait, wrong
What's
character.
the trap?
We
Wrong
go
character,
to the
wrong
next
character.
island.
Okay.
All right, so
Please.
just
You
to
really
note,
do talk like somebody who has never had a formal education, my guy, and
that is
that's
my
really,
God.
crazy.
You've never heard somebody
Oh
say
my
really
God.
island?
noble.
So-
Miko Ave.
I just want to let y'all know you all have explored 3 islands, so you all are free to go straight to the final area if you do so wish to. There are still 3 ships for y'all to explore if you all want to. So that is entirely up to you all what you all want to do next.
I would like my health to be restored.
You can click long rest on your character sheet.
No,
Oh, it
my
isn't? Oh, it's
health,
not-
it's-
Yeah.
Also, wait,
Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember
true,
it's yours not linked to your thing for some reason. Represents. That's why I couldn't do this. So now if I put HP, hit points, and armor class, save status. Right, there we go. Now you're good to go.
She's not an undead. I'm pretty sure someone else
Look, any
is.
shovel.
yeah.
mhm. Do
That
not
I
worry.
can.
Smack her with it.
Wait, what?
If you smack me with the shovel, you're making me dead.
All right, roll to hits.
Wait.
Bitch,
Hmm.
what?
Dead. Can it be more dead? Does poison get more
Exactly.
poisonous when it's expired?
What?
Yes.
No.
Are y'all actually attempting to swing at the
Yes.
shovel? Swing at her with the shovel?
No.
No, no.
She
Listen,
runs away. She's like, oop, didn't think this through. Goodbye.
It's like you over
Ah.
here,
And
God
us
being
all
very angry at
gathered
you.
around the campfire.
Mm-hmm.
Where did we actually leave
Breakfast?
off?
Y'all left off at the end. You literally right after the conversation that Lexin had with Ma. Y'all sat down, had the long rest, and Tara questioned her god. Lexin learned how to read. Ma, is a little shaken up. Benny is scratching his belly and sleeping. Luke is Luke, and Harmonia is Harmonia.
I'm having a traumatic
she do?
experience because I got,
It's
I got
I would
eaten.
like
Yes,
to roll
Harmonia.
one, create some wonderful food, please, King. Sir.
All right, roll me a medicine check.
Hmm.
Right, so
Mm.
I have some chewy meat again.
yeah, Luke
That's
looks
in the ocean.
Luke looks around his belongings to see what supplies that he has. He has a few of the mushrooms from the cave prior. He has some meat that is it's just on the edge of starting to rot. And he has some spices and all of that. So he throws that together in a pot, starts to bubble it, and toil and trouble, and poof! Not a literal poof, but he makes you all a
Did
nice
he
little
cut off
breakfast.
the rotten pieces at least,
Yeah,
that
so-
man say flavor.
He leaves it in for flavor.
Yo.
I thought
I
you
wish
were
I
at
could
least
just send
cut
Lexington
cut
to
off
fish.
some of the rotten piece, but okay.
Where
We are
he
on an island. Lexon gonna be
I would
fishing.
give him the tongue.
does he have a fishing rod?
Nah,
You
dude.
know, it have
I
stick
mean, we have
Would you-
and
yeah,
it have
Small, small
ma.
pipes up in the
Rare.
background. Would you like a fishing rod?
But either way,
Can I
Luke,
use the rest of my
Do we have to
monster
pay
meat?
for it?
Luke,
I'm hungry
on.
too. I wouldn't mind fish. I wouldn't
All
mind
right,
fresh
now we
fish.
eat man food.
yeah. So Luke
Man,
creates a
I
meal,
mean-
and you can see it like he made like a little stand and has like little pot boiling over the fire, and he stirs it up, and he's it takes out some little bowls that he would have had in his pack that he would have been gifted from Tarek, and he sets out some food for you all and gives you all your morning breakfast.
Today's wonderful meal is some soup,
Soup.
a mix and match of meats from sturgeon to the octopus fungus thing and so forth, as well as some of my own rations. So eat up.
Hold up, wait.
Right.
Ah,
I have an
Harmony, you
idea.
first. Age before beauty.
Age before beauty.
Oh,
Alright,
okay,
I'll
okay.
be right
Benny's
back
gonna look.
again. Ugh.
Benny's gonna look up at Luke, like, cause he'll be sitting on the floor, look up at him and go, "I don't think I should be eating this." While he's like going to take us, like he's going to take a spoonful of it. Like, I don't think I should be eating this. It's made of several different things that we've tried to kill. I wish I had something. I
But
wish I had a proper
you
effect
have-
right now so I could try and eat something. But you understand what I mean.
But
Actually,
you
give me
have
1
eaten it
second.
before. Have you not?
Wait, what?
I have a funny
Yes.
idea, but I want to know.
I have been mixing and matching certain pieces of meat ever since I cooked for you all.
Interesting.
I
It all tastes
told
like
you all
chicken.
I would be doing this, did I not?
He did. He did.
You did.
I-
You
The
did say
man
that.
did
Did you all
find
not
out
He,
about
see
he,
these-
he actually did
sturgeon.
say that.
Man
Did
did
I
find
not?
out how to cook up sturgeon first.
Oh
Actually,
boy.
no.
Right,
No,
I apologize,
Naku
I'm
found
back.
out how to. Naku found out how to cook sturgeon. Well, not sturgeon,
Yeah.
sturges. I haven't shared the knowledge yet, but okay.
I'm gonna. It's gonna be a very fun proper fact.
Check the chat. Check the chat real quick.
I'm
Thing here?
scared.
So what? What do you want to do? What the hell?
I want to like knock it back and shut it.
You don't
Well,
roll
the
for that.
stew or
No, you don't
whatever
roll
that
for that. So you just want to just throw it back and just like drink it? Like
Roll
just
for
Yes.
choke.
yeah. roll
What?
for choke. What the hell? So
Roll for choke, say less. I would have.
Imagine.
oh
Oh
my
my
god,
goodness.
don't actually roll
Oh
for
no.
choke. Oh my
That is
god.
wild.
So
Oh
you
no.
see Ma like he lifts up his bowl and he's looking into it. It's like the meal is not like it's not like Michelin star, but you know it looks good, so he just throws it back. And the meal in of itself is like has some bigger pieces between the mushrooms and that kind of thing because he doesn't have the equipment to chop it up. So he almost chokes on a few pieces, but he's able to get it down, and it's just like gulps, and he's filled. It's like okay, this meal can sustain him for a while. He's good to go.
And I question that.
No,
Good
Like-
question
you
him.
like,
cannot. That's
um,
not.
What?
Yeah, question like, did you let it touch your tongue?
Did I let it touch my tongue? That's a good question.
I wasn't
Give me a
expecting you to
second.
shotgun it
King,
like
I just want to do a funny. I
I'm
just want to
just-
do a funny. I'm
Yeah.
just rolling for it.
Yeah, do you think?
Oh,
Do you
no.
If you
think?
don't mind.
Yeah,
Don't
go on,
bring
go
it
on.
back up and then swallow it again, please.
All right, so
No.
hold on, you need to tell me
It
what.
does not touch my tongue.
Oh, so
Now he just deep throat the stew, boy.
Damn,
okay.
he's a
Does he look
professional.
ill
All right,
or,
let's
you
go
know?
to
I
another
used to fall back
island.
in the academy at third
Are
grade. I
you all
never knew
not
what that means,
vegetarians?
but I assume that just means
Oh my
professional at
God.
slipping stew.
I ate
I'm-
mine. I don't know what Sarah did.
Okay,
I think we
I-
should
I-
move on.
I had a
will
very
leave it.
funny prop idea that I was gonna do, but I think the time has passed for that. So I also ate mine.
You could throw it back another time.
Could throw some ass too, don't worry.
It's very
I'm what?
Bruising.
Don't take your eyes talking shit to them.
I hand Luke back his bowl and I say, "Good stuff, man."
I
That
hand
man
Luke the
will
bowl
eat
and I say
anything.
this
Don't
was
believe him.
I wash my bowl.
I hand Luke the bowl and I
seawater.
say
That's a seasoning.
from one noble, this is delicious. You should come cook for me.
I turned to him
No.
and watched him, and I was just the most
Yeah.
baffled expression on my face of I need to come by you and study your life because That's confusing. I need to come there and
don't think
see
he's
how
a
you
noble.
operate in your natural element.
I don't think he's a
One of
noble.
these
Why are you say
one of-
that?
one of these days I'm gonna end up going to that town or wherever you live. And I'm gonna end up finding out that nobody knows who the fuck you are, bro. And that's concerning. That is
I look
extremely
at-
concerning.
I
I'm gonna
look
be
Mark
bearing gifts.
directly in the
Oh,
face.
no.
I'm gonna be
I look
bearing
Mark
gifts
the
as his noble tradition to present towards nobles, and then all of a sudden I'm gonna be like, "Who are you talking about?" And that's gonna concern me even further.
I watch Mark directly in the face. Like dead set, no thoughts. I'm like, I can just show you, like
What?
licking his lips and shit. I can just show you where it is.
Hey, yo.
Huh?
No, we're not doing that
Yes.
today. Go
Yes.
ahead, right? I
Hey,
could be.
What do you mean
like,
today?
Do it.
No. We're not doing this bit. We are not doing this bit.
That wasn't a Yowie bit. That wasn't a Yowie bit. That wasn't a Yowie bit. That wasn't a Yowie bit.
My guy, you are treading on very dangerous territory.
That wasn't a Yowie bit.
Looks
Let's
his
add that.
Mar pierces eyes towards the back of Benny and hinting at Harmonia over there. We don't want to encourage anything else that has
Again.
already been put on. Yeah, we're not
Again.
doing that.
Curious.
We're not doing
I
that.
wasn't even thinking that. I was just thinking, how is he going to show him? But I think
What?
we should leave
Yeah.
before this.
I can like
turns
show
into
him on a
something
map. That's what I
weird.
meant.
Anyway,
Okay. Yeah, this gets
Mars
weird.
already-
Let's leave.
Mars already weirded out. He has picked up Al, and he's just like, let's go to is going towards the
TTFO.
ship.
Benny is genuinely just a little confused because he really did just mean like showing him on a map where the place is.
Yeah.
Gets up and he says, "Alright, time to go."
Let me see. Did you all explore
Lexus?
this ship? Let's see. So who hasn't chosen a ship as yet to explore?
Me, I haven't chosen a ship, and
I haven't chosen
Personally.
that ship.
wanna
I think
see
it's just me and you.
as well, but-
yes, me and you.
That would that
Alright,
would
you
mean
do
that
the
you all,
ship.
no, that would mean that you all explored 4 ships then. 1, 2.
Oh,
Actually, no.
okay.
You all have.
Yeah.
Have you all
The fourth
explored 4
one,
ships?
isn't it?
Yeah,
Yes.
we're going on to the 4th one.
We went on to the
Yeah.
fourth ship.
Yeah, so that means
No,
I'm
I'm pretty sure this is the fourth one.
no. This is the 3rd
No.
one. This is the 3rd
This
one.
is the
One.
3rd one.
Okay, then.
So there's
More.
3 people who haven't chosen us yet. I believe it's Tara.
The first ship had the ton of sand, and I asked King if I could explore the skeleton. He said he did nothing with the
Yes,
skeleton.
correct.
Mhm.
Yes.
The second
The
ship was the
second ship
shipwreck
was the
where
The
we
cave.
take
second one
out
is the one at the
our
cave.
we take out our to climb up into the
Right.
cave.
Okay,
Yes.
that one felt
This
like
is the
this is the
third
third
ship.
that's
one.
fine.
No,
Yeah, no,
yeah,
he's
it
right.
felt
Yeah,
like
he's right.
something happened before that.
Nah, nothing happened.
No.
Yeah,
Nah.
because there was a ship where we went and there was literally nothing happened, and then I chose.
No.
Yeah.
The ship where that thing happened is when we had to go up
Into the cave. Yes, he's right. He's yeah,
Okay.
he's right. Yes.
Nope.
That is no, that is what
Alright.
happened. Yeah, that is what happened. Yeah.
Lex,
Okay.
Uh-huh.
should I be worried about your avatar on Discord?
Why?
Oh no.
Is it still like?
Yes, we should.
Oh,
be
it's
worried.
a skeleton.
What?
Oh my god,
he's
it's a
dead!
skeleton! Oh
my
no,
God,
he's
it's a
dead!
Sancho
Is that you
Undertale.
right now?
Oh, no,
or-
he's dead.
Oh my
I
God,
just
he
wanted
stands
to-
from
My
Undertale.
boy.
He stands from Undertale,
boy.
guys. Oh, never mind. He's
No,
fine.
He
sorry.
stands on the
Somebody
tail,
start
he
playing
stands
the
on the
Undertale
tail.
OST.
Right. So
If
so
undead.
it would have been who chose? Lex chose. I assume Ma did, and I
chose
believe
one.
Harmonia did. Right? You're the 3 that chose islands,
No,
right?
I didn't choose
You didn't
anything for
choose?
the islands yet.
So that means it's Benny then. Oh, it was you, Luke.
Yeah, I
Okay,
haven't
so-
chosen for sure.
Luke actually
So-
chose, I think. Luke,
Right, so it's Luke,
Like,
Harmonia,
my
and
heart chose
Lexin.
twice.
So that means it's
Yeah.
the three of you, rest of the 3 of you have to choose. Benny, give me,
Okay.
choose between 1, 4, and 7.
7.
7, oh 7, alright,
Fucking
so,
numbers.
hold on,
Yeah, friend.
let me just
You're
gather
bad.
up your tokens, Control C. Alright, and as you all hop onto your boat and you all swim off, you all look off into the distance and you all can actually finally see the outlining of the what's the name of this bitch again? The shipwreck of the compass ruse. I had it right in my head. But before y'all continue on, y'all decided to continue looking through the rest of like some more islands just to see if you find any more loot along the way. On the way, you all happen upon another shipwreck that has ran into another like large rock structure. Let me put you all here and I will move you all in a second. Don't panic. I repeat, do not panic, because
You
He
panicking.
said panic.
said
You
panic.
said
He said
panic.
panic. Panic.
And then, as y'all can see here now, y'all hopping up on an island
Damn,
that has
this
like
a
a
big ass shit.
like a singular palm tree, and off into the distance, you'll see another large ship that was broken in half, where the entire like back half of the ship is propped up on like two small little islands of sand, and in the front half is just completely knocked off to the side, lodged into the rock. Y'all can see, like, from the distance that you all are at, y'all can see that there's some stuff that would have like been scattered around the sands and everything like that. And yeah.
Nice. Let's take the boat and go. That's not stick.
I was going to say, let's swim. See what happens.
Yeah, that didn't work out very well last time, and I don't feel
I
like
kinda-
pulling you back in again.
Mars like,
Right.
hold on. Feeling really close.
Oh, do it! No, do it! Do it if any man do it.
Feeling what?
Enough
You feeling
in man.
confident?
His name
Guys.
It's very
Guys,
very
we've
close.
been over
I
this.
understand.
We've been over
do it.
this. Let's
Nah,
not
do it.
let
We
not
do.
do it.
Don't
We are
let
on
them
the
Before
choose
we-
your
we-
fate.
We are on
Roll,
the boat.
roll
Wait,
for athletics.
hold on.
Roll for
Hold on,
athletics
hold
if
on.
any man.
Hold on.
Alright.
Before we continue, right?
Mm-hmm.
This palm tree, right? Can I get like materials from this by chance?
You can get wood from it.
I wouldn't be able to get hemp and rope, like hemp from it, like, or like, coconut rope or whatever. Like,
No.
That's
like-
not how that works. That's not how that works.
strip it down
Thank
first.
Christ.
Brother, this is not a
We are not playing
like that.
Terraria, my brother.
Yeah, you can't just smack a tree and get rope, bro. Please stop.
Can I push Mars' wheelchair towards the boat, please?
Yes, you can.
All right, come on, old man, let's go.
Old man. But it's just like, I'm 21.
Right, so where are y'all landing yourselves? So y'all putting yourselves like here, you're putting yourselves here, you're putting yourselves on the rock, you're putting yourself on the bigger rock. What are you doing?
Right here is fine, I think. Because I
Right.
want to open this chest, so whatever it is.
Alright, so are y'all moving? Hold on, let me roll let me see. Yeah, this is a good dice to roll. Okay. Alright, so y'all moving yourselves over to here?
Yep.
Alright,
Yeah.
so y'all hop
Oh,
back
you
on
got
your
it?
ship.
Okay.
No, what's
Yeah.
that about it?
Hold on, yeah, y'all hop back onto your ship, and y'all move yourselves over towards like the small little piece of sand that it has on the island. Why am I saying like what is going on with my roll 20? Oh, no, why am I saying the ghost of Tara like on the map for myself? What the hell?
What do you mean?
Oh, and I can't move your character now for some reason. Whoever else, okay. Right, so all right. So as you all like not wash up yourselves, you all make your boat across the way onto the to the island. You all get a closer look at the shipwreck for this ship. You all notice that on the front of the ship from here, you can see that there's some inscriptions on the side of the ship, and you can see that there is English is hard. Y'all can see an entrance to the lower section, like there's a hole inside the ship for y'all to walk in. Y'all can take the ladder upstairs. English is hard, and y'all can explore the ship to your content. Tara,
Yes.
now looking
Yes,
at
the
the
ship look familiar.
as you look at the inscriptions on the side of the ship, you feel a very faint memory come back to you, and you recognize this ship somewhat, but you can't really clearly exactly tell why you recognize this ship per se, but the ship feels familiar to you. This wreck feels familiar to you. This life
Can I,
feels familiar to you.
Live?
Nah, I'm kidding.
Is
That
that in the
last
topic?
part, ignore that last part. Let me
Oh, damn, I was about to ask for antimatter rifle.
bruh. You make your boat across the river. Listen, axolotl English is not my strongest suit, okay? Right? I am bad at English. Because I failed English for like 2 years until I had to do CXC. I digress.
Can I, is there any, further information I could gather from that?
Not at the moment, no. But you do somewhat, you feel like you get a feeling inside of you that the ship, like, you recognize the ship in a sense. Not in a sense. You get a feeling inside of your chest that this ship and shipwreck feels familiar to you.
I
Yes.
see. Okay. Noted.
Yes. Right. So what are y'all gonna do from here?
I want to open this, and then everybody could be chaotic right after.
So you
It
see how
seems to have a little.
oh,
Oh,
go ahead.
go ahead.
No, go ahead, Luke.
No, I was more going to state something about how we would get up there, but then Harmonia going on the side, looting time.
So
Mhm.
you see Harmonia just like take her quartz stuff, she just whacks it down on the box, and it breaks, and there's absolutely nothing inside of that box.
Damn, that means we get to nothing at all. Carry on. Let's walk.
Yeah. Also, yes, I'm going Shinsei.
So-
I'm going Shinsei Con. For those who was asking in the TikTok chat, I am going Shinsei Con. Y'all can see me there.
What is Shinsei
He will
Con
twerk for
actually?
you. If
It's
you give
Easter
him
weekend.
$5, he will twerk for you.
I'm thinking Shinsei.
I didn't say that.
Are you for
I did
real?
not say. I did
I'll buy
not
a
say
ticket.
that.
I'll buy a ticket today if that's true.
Nope. I did not say that. Those words did not come out of my mouth. I don't even know how to twerk. First of all, as a black man, I have zero rhythm.
Yeah.
Right? I'm a failure
Same.
of a black
Hold
man.
up,
So
hold up,
Really?
hold up, hold up, hold up.
Same, my brother,
You have no
same.
rhythm as a black man.
He doesn't.
yeah, as a black man, I have no rhythm.
Don't broad stroke us like that, brother. Please.
He ain't
What?
got rhythm.
No,
Do you have rhythm? Because I don't have it either. I didn't grow up with that one.
Because your
I
feet
got the
guilty. That's why you have no rhythm.
My feet
Nah,
are
I know I have no
I'm
rhythm.
sorry.
I have no rhythm.
It's a song. It's a song.
I ain't got
Ain't got
rhythm.
rhythm.
Guilty feet.
I ain't got
Yeah,
rhythm.
look, what do you want to do? Luke?
How do you buy out all these seats? Oh
They
my
may
god.
have a bit of issues in the background, but yes. Do you require any help to get up on the
Current?
ship or
Is that you?
Wait, now we're like some token
Huh.
one.
I'm
I
stuck
don't
on
know.
the Taro.
Oh.
What? Oh,
Oh.
hey, yo. Whoa.
but yes, do you all request or would need or anything help to get up on the that's what's going on? Any
Sorry,
help
no, I was just
required
trying to
or
move on the Taro. Go ahead.
any help is
Nothing to
required
see
or
here.
do you want to try and see and find if there's an opening up?
Didn't we find an opening? Isn't there like an opening right here?
So we could walk
Like-
in.
Don't think so.
Yeah, I said that
I
I
there's an
think that was
opening
mentioned
below.
here.
Yeah, there's an opening. Like there's a
I
giant
thought
hole.
it was
in the
There's a
wall.
giant
Oh my God.
hole.
But yeah.
Yeah, the whole extends from from here, and it can take you out to the next side as well. It's almost as if like kind of like if the ship was pierced in a sense, but not literally. It's just a hole inside the wall. It's just the wood rotted, and it kind of left an entrance so you have to be able to pass through and
Okay.
be able to explore the ship from below.
Could I get a quick clarification? The inscription is only something Tara understands?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, carry on.
Oh, well, I will divulge that this ship feels familiar to everybody else. But, okay. What
The
is the
ship-
inscription then?
Hold on. Let
Because
me.
I didn't catch that when you said that. I didn't
Oh,
catch. I didn't
really?
hear that.
Oh, let me
Yeah.
think of some bullshit and see if I can find something in your notes. Hold on, give me a second.
Is it a name?
No, hold on. I
Your name
am
is
not a good
Taria.
dungeon master. Give me a
Princess.
second.
We know, but we don't tell you very often, King. It's fine.
A
Oh.
princess long
We
forgotten.
love you. Who, me? Princess? Nah.
Yeah.
Never. Do I look like royalty?
I mean, you can be treated by royalty, like royalty.
Yeah, yo.
Right.
Yeah, you could be if you want.
I mean,
So
if I was
on
not
the,
paladin, sure.
and on the side of the ship, from what the inscription that it has alongside the side of it, it has the word. It says the word endures on it. Specifically, just endures on that part of it.
Huh.
Mm-hmm. Also, as a Trinidad,
That
she
is-
had no rhythm. That's why I'll never carnival. Listen, as a man who have no rhythm, I will still go carnival. I will have the time of my life. That mean I don't have rhythm. That's why I don't whine on nobody. Thank you for coming to my TED talk. That is all.
I don't whine on nobody because I'm scared.
Cool.
Damn, I'm gonna kill
I'll
myself.
write that down. So I'll just
Silence.
sit and wait and be like,
Silence was treating me.
yours.
Zane, why would you do this?
Amalia wanna mako that or not?
I mean, you could try it. There is a way for you to get across to the next half of the ship if you.
Oh no.
Walk-
I said I'll squint at the words
Oh, you
and
squint
try
at
to
the
read
words.
it and be like, endures. yours. And I don't know if Hamelian wanna macro that or not because she right next to me and probably will
already
hear me say
did.
it.
Yeah.
Damn. She translated it before I did. Such a woman.
She
Tell
has
me
that
my
kind of
story.
intelligence.
Tell me my what?
I'm not going to tell you the story.
Right, so again, there is the entrance at the bottom of the ship, and you all are able to walk up the ladder to make it up to the mast. And that mast on top there, you all have seen from on the ground, is broken, and it allows you all to traverse over to like hop on to the next side of the next half of the broken ship if you all do so wish to.
Yo, quick question. Is there anything in this half of the ship already?
You all can explore it and see if there is anything.
And can I look to this grate over here?
But so as you're walking underneath the underside of the ship, you're looking like towards the back of the ship, and there isn't really much towards the back of the ship. Is again like this ship has been here. It hasn't been here as long, but there isn't a lot of supplies on it per se to really take anything from. It's just like food stuff, anything just to make a few days travel to for the most part.
Oh, so this could be useful to Luke then.
Yeah, it could be.
Interesting. Do I need to roll a perception check to check, or like, do we need to do any sort of like checks to see how good the food is?
For those who want to, you can do a medicine check to determine how good the food is, or like how good the supplies are.
Okay.
Question,
Luke,
DM.
what are you for?
Yes, madam.
Does this, where I'm clicking right now, mean anything? Is this important?
I can't see where you're clicking. Hold on, let me zoom out. Yeah, that was the words that I just told.
Oh, that was the words.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I'm
Luke.
seeing, yeah,
Hold on, King,
what I'm
before you
seeing of
continue.
the supply.
Wait, what? Say that again.
Oh no, Luke was talking when you finish.
Yeah, Luke. What are you saying? Say that again.
From what I can see of the supply, sadly, most of these has perished long before I could have gotten to use it. But
See,
it
now,
was
I would-
nice of
I
you
would
to
have-
look out for me.
I would have said that based off of the check that you are able to make, you're not able to discern whether the food is completely fresh or not. But it looks okay to your eye to carry. But as if you choose to carry it or not. Same for you, Ma. You take a look at the food and it's like, you can't really tell if it's like good or if it's bad, but it looks. It has not literal eyes, but it looks. So it's up
If
to
it
you
were
all.
not more artificial supplies to the touches costing brew, I'd like to take
Yeah.
it.
So you
If you do find anything good, I am here.
all right, so Ma continues to like rummage through the food stuff that's there, and he picks up no, he doesn't actually pick up anything rotting. It's actually like he finds like a few like not really like rotting apples, but like not the best apples in the world. These have been here for like 2 days, kind of like outside, but not anything that's bad. But it's usually like just a few of those, not anything that's rotting per se.
How many do I get?
Let me roll a dice and see how much you get. You get 2.
All right. Scurvy aside, this is not that bad. This is not that bad. I walk back and I'm like, buddy, Luke, buddy, I found 2 apples. How good are your baking skills?
Not every time can I make a pie, bro.
I won't say it's the best, but at the same time, I'm not completely hopeless.
All
Didn't
right.
really have chance to bake out in the wilderness. So
Don't worry, Don't worry, I know how to build it. Don't worry. I know how to build. I know how to build one of those like mud ovens that people talk about back in Neverwinter and Waterdeep and all that stuff. I heard it's really popular in Faerun.
Lex, is that true?
Oh,
is that the
hey there.
dirt oven popular around your parts?
Yes.
Also, Axolotl, I don't like
I
public
haven't been to
speaking at all. Although I do have to do like public speaking every so often, but it's not really something that I enjoy doing. I don't like speaking. Speaking is hard.
Ironically enough, I do public speaking.
I'm gonna
Wait.
climb this ladder and go up until the top of the ship.
All right, so Lexin, you climb up the ladder
go
towards. No, he's going up. You all started at the bottom of the ship, and you all can climb up towards the base deck if you all do so wish.
Can I scope out where we are now? Like, just get a general sense of the
Well,
ship
are
explore the
you
familiarity of it.
you're still underneath the ship, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, you can explore it as you like look around. You look around and you see the supplies and all of the whatnot and the things, but then as you continue to look around, you see a few little smaller things around. You see hold on. I had see something here that I wanted to see. Give me a second. Give me un segundo. Right. Sorry, if I take it long, yeah? So as you walk around the ship and you just peruse your eyes like here and there, you notice a mug that's on the floor, and you reach down towards it and you pick it up and you kind of just like turn it around, and the mug is a pristine ceramic white mug, and it has like little kind of like blue curtailings on the outside, but as you spin it around and you like look underneath, you see an inscription of a name at the bottom of it, and the name says, and I know I saw it here earlier, and I swear to God I'm not stupid, and I probably just forgot it. Where is it? You see
Controller.
yeah, I should have do that for you. But yeah, you see at the bottom of the mug, you see it like not really inscribed, but like carved out. It says Elderwood at the bottom of the cup, and it does trigger a memory in you of like a man shouting, like it not really like shouting, but he's shouting angrily in a kind of a drunken kind of sense, but not like, it doesn't bring back terrible many memories. It brings back like somewhat fun memories, like of a moment like aboard the ship, or like at least around with some people. Yeah, drunk man. Listen, drunk people could be fun sometimes. He was drunk,
You're making me look bad, DM. I'm a paladin. What are you doing?
Listen, just because he's a paladin and that don't mean the people around you are paladins.
No drink?
No paladins don't drink.
Oh damn, paladin, not anything.
But yeah.
Okay.
Some of them drink and some of them don't.
It's kind of like Muslims, like some of them are like heavy practitioners of the faith. Well, mostly in Trinidad, some of them are heavy practitioners of the faith, and then some of them aren't. It's kind of like that, yeah. Some
Also
paladins,
depends
don't
on
drink, and then some do.
Yeah, it also, I believe certain feats or certain domains does also just allow you to drink.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If you're on context, Tara's like a nun.
Yeah.
Technically. Luke is also technically a priest, but then again.
Yeah, the lines are blurred.
Really?
Okay. Let me not describe what Luke is. Anyways.
Anyway, so yes, you were gonna say. Mm-hmm.
I would like to pack my apples in my little side bag that I have and try to climb up the top part of this ladder here, please.
All right. So are you going to the main deck, or are you going to like the top of the mast?
The top of the mast itself.
All right. I shall ask you as well. Like, when you climbed up the ladder, where did you go, to the top of the mast, or did you go onto the top
deck itself?
You went onto the deck, right? So Lexon like climbs up the ladder and he stands up on the top of the deck, and then Luke also climbs up the ladder, but he goes straight up to the top where the mast is. But when he reaches up to the top again, he sees the broken like wooden piece that would have been holding up the mast fallen down almost perfectly to make a bridge across in the next half of the ship that would have been broken.
Vicious.
Do I see anything else like around the area? Since the island is small, but do I see anything across the way or anything like that?
Roll for perception.
Let
me see if you can perceive. Today was
my
my last day off, and next 2 weeks, Sunday 7th. Ooh, yikes, it's fun over to get burnt up. I wish you the best of luck, boy, Axolotl boy. Pop, woo, yikes. So
Again with this, but
so you look up, you climb up to the top of the ship, and you look around. But when you look around, you don't see anything out of the ordinary whatsoever. It's just nothing. Like you just see sand, you see water, you see stone, and you see a broken ship.
You see sun, you see water, you see stone, you see broken ship.
I guess
DM,
Yes, I see your message. I see your message.
can I investigate?
You can, but I can just tell you the answer that you're looking for. So you can ask the question
Yeah,
and I'll give
yeah.
you the answer.
Do any of the bodies bear a specific, signet, or armor?
No, none of these corpses here bear anything related to that that you would know of.
Corpses.
Corpses. You're talking about the ones that offer the side of the ship, the two little skeletons that just lying down face flattened in the beach, which I don't even know how you saw if he's in the bottom of the ship.
I mean, the hole on the other side.
Yeah.
The hole on the other side. I just come out here.
Yeah, you can
You
walk
did
across
say you
there
were
and see
going
us.
to the other side, eh?
Yes, I did. But he's up in the back here now, so I wonder how he's seeing that way.
What are we doing
Line
on
of
this
sight.
island? Or
Investigating corpses.
You want to investigate the corpses?
Sure, I'll investigate the corpse.
No, I think Tara's asking to investigate the corpses.
Yeah.
You want him?
Well,
you want him?
we can. It's fine.
I roll
Yeah.
for investigation.
Where's my character sheet? Squint, because I'm not wearing my glasses. And yeah.
Damn.
why are we rolling such? Okay, well,
To be fair, I
Well,
roll enough
memory
one at
loss,
the
okay?
start of the session, eh? Like that was
Yeah.
Yeah, but maybe it's because I haven't rolled yet. Oh no.
Timothy to Benny.
I have to roll. So either everyone else rolls like shit, or I exclusively roll like shit. If that is the cross I must bear, that is the cross I will bear.
That is the cross.
You're
you will
welcome.
bear Indeed.
Is there anything in this barrel?
In the barrel? Hold on. Give me a second. Let me see. Who's doing stuff? Oh, Rick Barasa. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the kingdom. Hope you're having a great evening. That scared the living daylights out to me.
It sounded like it did.
Yeah, it really did because I was expecting somebody to follow, but thank you so much.
Who's doing stuff is very funny.
Alright, so yeah, you both of you all are investigating these corpses, right? Sorry about that.
Yeah.
So right, as you all investigate the corpses, you all are like looking around, like kind of poking and prodding at the bones, just like poke. But you all don't see anything strange about these corpses per se. However, the one thing that I would say that you all notice of them is that one of them is a bit smaller in size in terms of like the structure compared to the other. It appears like one is of the bones of an adult, and the other are the bones of a child, potentially. If not, maybe like
my
a teenager or a, child,
God.
a smaller person.
Does this have anything to do with the thing?
On
That's
the
very
ocean.
helpful.
The
What
thing on the
Chapter
ocean
one?
and the boat.
The
Which chap-
thing on the ocean from chapter 1.
Thing? What thing?
Yeah, no,
She
your
talking about the-
chapter.
She talking
Tara.
about she talking about how Tara washed up on the beach. The dragons that were in the air, or the quote unquote dragons, so y'all don't know.
Yes, so
Oh,
given that
I'm now catching on to this.
Sorry,
Spoilers?
I didn't say it was dragons. I
It's
just
just
say
odd.
quote unquote dragons. Sorry, I
True.
interrupted.
If
you.
I am ready.
I don't know. I have memory loss.
Ooh, it's no, never mind. Goodbye. Carry on.
Alright, before I move up to the deck, go try to move up that ladder. Can I investigate this barrel?
There's nothing in the barrel. Like even if you
Like,
try
Alright, to the
Okay.
top of the deck.
Can I
sorry,
go on top here?
where? So you want to climb up
Right
the
here.
ladder and go on the mast as well?
Yeah, can I go to this? Can I crawl across? Walk across?
So you want to climb the ladder
me
and cross
see.
across to get to next
Yeah.
side?
The rock.
I need you to roll acrobatics.
Say that.
Thing, while that's happening, how fast can I dig a grave?
You can do it in 0.2 seconds. I'm kidding. That's
Damn.
a joke.
Pro.
That's a joke.
Pro.
It's a joke.
Professional.
Begin.
You're not a
You get a
professional grave
You get a
digger.
grave. You get
Damn.
agree, but I
Right.
would like
So
to. Anyway,
Harmonia, like she reaches up to the top of the mast and she attempts to to climb, like to walk across the mast to get across the next side. She starts walking and she starts to stumble and she just like kind of falls and hugs it. She tries again to crawl over, but the mast it is not like really the most sturdy or stable, but she attempts to like make it across, but she ends up slipping off and falling into the water below, right around here.
I made it far.
However, comma,
I mean,
as she falls like into the ocean, like kind of falling back into the water, she like just like kind of swims herself back up to the top, and then like off to like the left side of her, you see like some of the water like kind of bubbling up, and from there you just see like the water like kind of spray out upwards, and you can see like a tentacle just like kind of grab and wrap onto her and just kind of like
Oh,
hold up in
no.
the air. I need you all to roll for initiative. How do I move this to?
Why
Can
not
I,
this? Is this hair?
what's that?
Is
Yes,
that
hair.
hair?
What the
Yes.
Jesus
Yeah.
fuck?
Nice.
why would you zoom down
look.
the vein?
Kraken.
Jesus Christ.
That's a
Come
crocan.
on, man. That's my like
Bye.
third natural one.
Jesus Christ.
Pressure.
Right, roll for
I
your
thought the
initiatives while I
proximity to
roll for my
Benny.
character's initiative.
Look. Are you watching? Look at this.
Oh my God.
It's an aura.
Damn.
It's an
All right, it's an aura. Jeez.
Thank you.
Where's my initiative?
right.
Yeah.
Oh damn. Okay. Damn, you all of
Everybody
y'all rolled
has sevens, but
y'all
Jesus
are
Lord.
all of y'all rolled like
Seven.
hot garbage. Jesus Christ.
You
Except
can't say
for
all of us.
Tara.
Tara is
Yeah, except
literally
for
the
Tara.
exception right now.
Yeah, Tara is the only
Right, it's
exception right now.
proximity. You're not realizing this. Look, it's an aura.
Right.
I'm out of the aura's range.
Hey,
Right.
that's not my fault, man.
Jesus.
Sorry, so Lucas up here.
What's
So
my excuse?
I need to make sure. So just a note, Ma and Lexin are on the top deck. Tara is
Yeah.
outside by the skeletons. I'll leave her where she is. Benny, I assume you are still in the bottom half of the deck. And then Luke is at the
Yeah.
top. So I need you all to remember this when we're going into combat, exactly where you all are. Right?
Because we
Well-
wouldn't be able to see. Can we see over this?
Luke would be able to see like what's going on with Harmonia at the bottom.
Oh,
of the
so
water.
we can't attack.
Did I
So we
just-
can't attack this.
Hold on.
not
Where we
until-
are?
Hold on.
About
Don't
this-
say we can't attack. Do you have a range? Have you
What do you
range?
mean I
even
can't?
so.
What do
No,
you mean
no,
I
I'm not-
can't see the giant Kraken in the middle of the ocean?
That's
Because-
waving
That's what I'm
Harmonia
asking.
in the air.
No, that's
you're-
what I'm
okay.
asking. That's what I'm
So-
asking.
I could also just shout down and say, "Hey, Harmonia is being attacked."
That is also true. That considering
Like,
the ship is
alright.
broken in half, y'all would be able to see it actually coming out from the side.
Okay,
But
cool.
the most important thing is Harmonia is getting her shit
By
kicked
herself.
in and in the middle of the water right now.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So I am
damn.
going to just take a quick turn for the Kraken because he would a surprise attack the Harmonia. Let me roll 2 hits. Let's see.
King.
Okay, so that hits because I got a 10 plus 5 hits is 15. Roll for damage. Where's this right?
Somebody disconnected.
Right, so somebody disconnect.
Did
Uh,
somebody
roll
just-
That was-
20. Roll 20.
My own reloading. Hold on.
Okay. So this goddamn 3D print keep stopping on me though. Like, what the hell? Right.
Okay.
So now let me just do the my thing quick and then I'll let you all do your turns. Well, I'll let you all think about what you all want to do for your turns in the meantime. So the creature grabs up Harmonia from in the middle of the water and you can see her, the creature slams her like back onto the sand, like around here. Just like picks up and throws her, dealing 8 damage. So that puts you at that.
Ow.
And the creature will stay there and it will end its turn. So now Tara, it is your turn to do your stuff. Benny, be ready to attack. I will be right back. I
Yes.
hate 3D printing sometimes.
Okay, where can I pass? I could pass like
You
through
can-
here or
Yeah, it can pass. I think it can pass through the center. Like,
so okay.
I'm hoping we can pass. I'm hoping I'll
Pass
be able
here.
to attack.
And then go this way.
How do you do
Yeah.
that right angle thing, by the way? I was supposed to ask.
You
Oh,
click
that's
and then you
right.
like right click.
right click.
Yeah.
Oh,
So like
really?
you like
Damn,
this
I
and
could
then
have
you
been.
right. I believe it's right clicking. Yeah, you right
Yeah,
click
because
and then
it's a
you right
channel
click
power
again.
walking path.
Wow, this is still out of my range. I'll get
So you
Tanti.
do this, you click right click, and then you just extend again.
Yeah.
Okay, that's weird. My thing, whenever I do right click, my thing just starts grabbing.
Yeah, you just click right click. You don't have to like actually move after that.
Did you
Just
select
click it.
the Did you
Okay.
select the ruler?
Oh, okay. I got it.
Oh, there you go.
That would have been super helpful a few combats ago, but
That's kind of how we figured out your movement as well. We literally just continuously do that. Don't worry. Once you know now.
I'm in the aura. This is bad.
Don't worry, I'm
I'm
going
trying
to
to
get
figure
out
out.
of the aura.
I'm trying to figure out what the ass this thing is. I can't tell.
Probably
Benny,
lunch.
why do you have this yellow formation thingy thing on the screen?
Oh, that's from the ruler. Just reload and
And-
it'll go away. I cannot take it off.
You could always just I believe you have the lingering thing on. You should be able to just select
I do
it
not have
and
it
delete.
on actually.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, that's why I say sometimes that just happens. It's happened to me a couple of times.
okay.
That's not a ruler.
Yeah.
So I could pass here and then go here. Well, here. Oh, I'll get Tanti.
Okay, cool. You know, I really should have tried and help her. But at the same time, I just thought, hey, Monk,
Right.
I
I
don't think she would
apologize.
need
I
it.
am back. I apologize.
You
Yeah,
are
I wasn't
right.
expecting a
No problem.
That's
Dex
a fair. I
character to
didn't think
fall
I
in
would
that
have
way.
had that issue.
Right.
I literally rolled a 2.
to be
Well,
fair,
I'm
Yeah.
Dex
back.
character
5. I
also
have a
drowned.
+5 on that.
Right.
Oh no.
I'm back. So,
I'm back. I'm back.
Hi back. Blink. I mean,
Tara, what are you going to do on your
I'm told that I could pass here and then like stand on the beach.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. I would not be able to attack him, right?
I
Not.
was
You
gonna
could
ask
throw
where you
things.
left. For the purposes of this
Oh,
combat,
yeah.
where
I
is
have
solid
javelin.
ground where we can stand now?
Anyway, on the
Beach,
bottom deck is
solid.
fine. So,
No, I mean in terms of the ocean. So like, would this be
So,
shallow enough for us to stand, or is that deep? Or
I'll say if you walk down into here, it'll kind of be like waist height. Like, you know, when you're stepping into the water in a beach, how like it will start to get lower and lower. Like, that's
Yeah.
like, so you can still see the sand, that's like waist height. I'll say that's waist height, but then past that, so in this square, from that square, go forward, you have to start swimming.
which square?
So that would be
So here, like from this square, like from that
From
to
that
the
row of squares.
yeah, that row of
Okay.
squares, yeah.
so that would be mobility impaired, right? There'll be like
I think swim speed is its own thing, but I think swim speed is equal to actual move speed, right? Correct me if I'm wrong.
oh no, I'm talking about like if they at
It's
waist side
half.
here,
It's
it'll be harder for them to move.
Yeah.
It would
Swim.
be.
If you don't have a swim speed, swimming is considered difficult terrain.
Okay. Well then there you go.
Thank you for letting me know that because I was about to do something very dumb.
Also, yeah,
So you're
those
in full armor.
yeah, I'm gonna say those who
He's
have
doing-
heavy armor, you should not be touching the water.
Oh yeah, if you have heavy armor, don't
I
bother.
have no choice.
Honestly, on the sea look, go jump directly
on
on
it.
Kraken's head. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say try and
Yeah.
jump on it like a monster hunter.
And
Like
then-
monster
Yeah,
hunter,
yeah,
just
yeah.
try and jump on it.
Yeah.
That was
So
the
I'm gonna
plan.
just toss a javelin.
Rolls it,
Rolling.
Should probably get that to
Yeah.
refill for you.
right? So that hits roll for
man.
damage.
Damage.
I did not roll for the health for my creature. Hold on, I don't catch myself.
Oh,
That's
you know,
my
just roll
bad.
like 0 or something. It's fine.
That's crazy.
Hello, nat 1 first.
Do I have D10s? I do have
Yeah,
D10s.
you know.
So that's 1, 2.
With a minus constitution. So
Mhm.
it's like
Y'all are
minus
funny.
HP.
Y'all are funny.
Key. Do it.
No. Hold on, huh?
Oh wait, I have no more cookies.
No. That's 1, 2, 2, 2.
I just
Like I failed
realized
my
now.
religion check. I'm sad.
I realize I haven't had King stream up in the background. I've had somebody playing Monster Hunter in the back.
Goated game, goated game,
Yeah,
goated
yeah.
Go
game.
to game, honestly, but like let me just give him the views.
I can't even get it wrong, dog. I would do the same thing too.
I don't do. I think I just tapped out of your thing by accident, and I was just like, okay, cool.
2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, good.
Oh no, this is the wrong thing. I am actually. Oh, okay. So apparently I had Twitch up on
Okay.
the browser that I'm playing D&D on, but I have it up on our next browser. I have King stream up on our next browser
Okay.
to avoid the conflict. Okay, so we good. I wasn't watching VTubers play Monster Hunter.
Right. So let's
Totally.
start doing some math. Where's my calculator? I can just use my phone.
Windows R.
All that too.
Calc.
That is a.
If I stuck the javelin in rotting food, would I be able to deal viral damage?
Oh boy.
Bruh, what?
Sorry.
Is this Warframe?
To be honest with you, I was gonna ask, like, I was gonna say, what kind of video game is this?
I mean,
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is the last one.
there once was this guy who put peanut butter on his knuckles and punched his friend. His friend was allergic to peanuts.
Hmm.
Fun fact.
It didn't go well.
In prison, in prison, right? And this is
How do
from
you know
some
this?
show.
Oh,
Hold on.
clearly.
I found out that like how some people would throw boiling oil on people and it will give them some really severe scars. Because there's like an absence of like a lot of oil in some prisons. People would use some prisoners to punish other prisoners or give them very traumatic scars. Would combine sugar with
sugar,
boiling water. Yeah.
Yes, that's practically
What
just
show did
found
you
it.
learn that from?
That's molasses, quite literally.
Yeah.
Can't
It's
really.
caramel.
Right. So
Yeah,
Tara-
that was as well.
No,
Tara,
not even
like-
Really caramel.
Tara
Caramel is
rushes
like
to
condensed.
the aid. Would this one go in
Go
here?
ahead.
bud?
go ahead.
Sorry,
Pay
I said-
attention.
Tara rushes to the aid of Harmonia, like being pelted straight into like the sand of the beach, and she readies her javelin. Wait, did you ready the javelin or that thing about it? I digress.
Yeah.
She just
Let me
takes take her javelin from her back and just lunges straight into the creature, dealing 5 damage. Benny, well, unless you want to do anything else, Tara. Yeah, want to do anything else?
Try to regain my memories, but I think that is all for now.
Oh boy.
Benny, it's your turn. Harmonia, be ready to
Uh,
attack next.
So from where I'm standing right now, King, I should be able to hit this, right?
You are on the top deck or are you on the bottom deck? You're on the bottom deck.
I'm on the
right?
bottom,
Then yes, you
so
are.
I'll have to go around.
No, you're
Oh,
able
I have
to.
to like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool.
I mean,
Cool. I just wanted to make sure.
the question is if anybody in your way. That's the real
No.
question.
I could move. I could always move like down to make sure nobody's in the way because I'm in Lex's way right now. So.
No, Lex on the top floor.
Oh, okay.
Where's Benny on the
Uh,
ground? Benny underneath?
Yes, Benny's underneath because he didn't say that he went upstairs. Unless he did.
Yeah, I
I
didn't go
don't know.
upstairs. No, I didn't go upstairs. Well then, let me move down here. Let me make sure I'm not in the way of anybody. Okay, cool. Damn, that's only 30 feet away. Good lord, that was way shorter than I initially thought.
Mm.
So I would like to. No, that would make sense. I would like to use I'd like to use my Warlock spell slot to cast Hex
Mm-hmm.
on the Kraken. I am gonna assume this is a Kraken. I don't actually know, but it looks like a Kraken.
Kraken.
It is a gigantic octopus. We'll go with that. It's a gigantic octopus.
Okay, so I'm casting the thing on it.
Mm-hmm. Right, I don't have to do any rules. You're just doing that and it has that effect on
Yeah,
it. So
yeah,
Hex,
yeah.
it is hex.
And then I'm going to. I'm on the bottom floor. Is there like sand and shit on the bottom floor?
Yeah.
I'm
Tara
going
dealt 5
to
damage, Becca.
I'm
Thank you.
going to
Anyway, I can't see back. I have
Oh,
mine.
sorry. Yeah, 5.
Oh fuck! Wait, do I have spelling that? No, I don't. Never mind.
I am on 5.
You should be able
For
to
the
see.
time
Oh,
being, I'll hit
my
the.
bad. Yeah, there you go.
And
Now
for the
you should-
time being, I'll do the damage roll and not the other roll.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'll do the damage roll instead of the utility roll, and I will use one of my spell slots to cast. So that means I have one spell slot left to cast catapult at first level.
Right. And of
The
course.
13.
Right, so now I need to do a deck saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Right, let me see what the dexterity is creature. Deck save is 13.
Remember, it will be 14 because of the glasses, because the arcane focus.
Arcane focus adds 1. No, is it not just to the attack?
Is it
Um,
attack or damage?
Do you want me to
I,
just
I think it's
pull it
both.
up? Because
It's
I
both.
can
It's
just-
gotta be both. Yeah, because I feel like we had the
Hold
same
on.
Man,
I
conversation
will-
every
I
time.
need to have. I'm supposed to
It's
have
gotta
the
be both,
answer.
dog.
I don't think it's to save like to my saving throws. It's usually the arcane
No,
focus.
it's
to
not to
your
the
roll.
damage. No. It's not to the saving throws. I meant to the damage.
Oh,
Not to the,
okay, damage. Okay,
that's what I
that's
meant.
fine.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
sorry. Okay,
My
yeah,
fault,
then
my
you're
fault.
good. So you look around and you see like a few splinters from the side of the ship and you launch at it using catapult. However, the creature was the creature. What did we decide we'd do with catapult if we actually make the save, guys? Did we say it's no damage?
It does hit,
think
but
it-
it doesn't go through.
Yeah, this hits, but it doesn't.
Doesn't
go through.
pierce. Doesn't
Okay,
pierce.
so it hits where it doesn't go through. I actually have a tab open for this. Let me see.
Check and make sure. Because I think hex only works if I actually do damage.
Yes, hex works if you do damage. Yes, that's correct.
Yeah. So I actively have to deal the damage. And I only have 2 spells that are guaranteed damage dealers. Oh shit, King! The
Yeah,
disadvantage on ability checks.
But you didn't tell me which one
Forget
you
about
wanted me to do. Oh, okay. And I'm gonna say, didn't say you
You
didn't
should
say.
you should take a guess, man. You should
Well,
know.
hey, if
You
didn't
know what?
say,
You know
I
what?
was-
My fault. My fault.
Yeah, I'm gonna say if you
My
didn't
fault.
say, I
I
was
should
just
have. I
assuming I
should have
didn't have
specified.
any. Alright, I'm gonna roll again then. Alright, so that one hits, but it has nothing to go through, so I will just take the damage. That's 13. So
Yeah.
roll your 1d6 now for your hex damage.
1d6, 2.
Right, so that's 2,
So
so
that
that's
is 14,
14
1.
plus 2. So that's
And well, it will be
16.
plus 1 from the
from the
arcane.
catapult. I don't think the arcane does
Let's
apply
make
on
sure.
the
Yeah, let's make sure.
I don't think the arcane applies on the hex. I think it does apply to catapult. Let me see.
I'm checking it right now.
I don't know how to spell enhancement.
Enhanced arcane focus.
Right. Artificial infusions.
It's plus 1 to attack to spell attack
Oh, they
rolls.
want me to just drop
Yeah,
the
it's just-
spell
it's
here
just-
because I
It's
Well,
not,
can.
attack
it's
rolls.
not supposed to be to damage, it's supposed to be just to the attack rolls.
It's just the attack rolls. My
So
fault.
since
All
none
right.
of these had attack rolls, so that means it
Yeah,
does
it is.
15 damage. Right.
Yeah.
So again, as we were saying before, you see, Zane, he finds a few splinters around. He like kind of pulls it up into like a little ball, and he just like launches it straight at the creature. And again, you see like the little dark aura attached to it as it hits the creature, dealing 15 damage. Yes, 15 damage. Right. That means you
Not
have one more
bad.
spell slot. And do you have anything else you want to do this turn?
Nope. Like
Right,
my
so-
action and my bonus action.
Right. So Harmonia, you are now, and then Ma, you are going next.
Yeah. Can I even attack?
You can
You got
certainly
thrown
try.
back onto the shore.
Yeah, you got thrown back onto the shore. You can.
Yeah,
you can.
but the only way
she
I can
grappled?
attack is by close distance. It's close.
Well, you can also just retreat. You can leave. you
Oh
know?
no, yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that. I'ma just
What
So you're doing-
looks
what
like
are you
a walk
doing?
past me?
bum
So-
bum.
Right. So the
Wow.
creature takes an opportunity attack on you because you didn't disengage. You just
Oh.
walked away.
Is this not disengaging? If I
You
say
didn't-
I'm
you-
retreating,
No,
Is
you
it?
have to say specifically
You
you're disengaging.
specifically
is it
Disengaging, yeah.
different?
Yeah.
kinda.
Yeah.
Bullshit is that? Let's
can
undo that. That's bullshit. Disengage.
If you actually did mean to disengage, I feel like King should let you have
No,
that one.
yeah, if you wanted to disengage, I'll give it. Yeah, but you didn't see. You just say you retreat, and I was like, okay, is she just moving away, or is she actively
How is it
disengage?
different? Let me
'Cause when
pull
you-
up this tab.
You retreated. In my head, I think retreating is move away. Like you're just leaving, but you're disengaging from combat. That's like how to put
It's
it,
the same freaking thing. You're retreating from
You
combat.
take all your toys and you go home.
It's the explicit language you're looking for here. You know.
Some bullshit. Bully
You,
DM.
Not
you
that
want me to
explicit
tell or
language.
not, Becca?
I left already. Goodbye.
That's what I thought. No, I can still take my opportunity attack. Do you want me to take it or not? Because you're being
Shut
very
up.
rude right now. Yeah, that's what I thought. You like to be sassy with your DM shit, man. I give you a
I
chance
just
and they still want to be
pointing out.
sassy.
I'm
Who's this
just
sassy
pointing
little
out.
girl?
Yeah, who is this sassy lost child?
Oh,
Whose sass? Whose sass is this, man?
Right, so you're disengaging. I assume you use, I don't know how much movement you will here. So yeah, I assume you just use your movement and you move back there and
Okay.
you're ending it.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm
So
safe.
you have 10 more feet of movement if you want to. I think 10 or 15.
I'm gonna take another step back just in case.
wow.
Does that end your turn?
Kidding.
Dip
If this
out.
touches me here, it's natural selection for my ass. Carry on.
That's crazy. All right, Ma, you are next, and then my creature is after.
Okay. So, quick question before I do that. If I move, let's say about here, right?
Wait, hold on.
Will
Let
I
me see
still
where you
be
move.
within line of sight of to use my
Yes.
crossbow attack or any range attack?
Yes, you would
against
be.
this?
Yes, yes, you would be.
Nice. We're doing that.
All right,
Yeah,
so
okay.
you're moving up to the top, and then you're gonna ready your crossbow and aim and fire.
Yeah. Essentially, yeah.
Alright.
Let me see.
Roll to hit.
Let's-
All right, that hits. Roll for damage. Right, so you
So
see
that'll
more.
be plus the
Hmm?
repeating shot, so that's 4.
Repeat the
Remember-
shot adds damage, and then you would also have hex. I will roll for the hex damage, so that's 1d6.
Wait.
Okay. Woo! Damn.
Hex
Hex.
is for Hex is
Hex
not
is-
him.
No, the spell
That's
lasts
only
until
works for me, my
Okay, yeah,
No,
yeah,
it
yeah.
says
The
here,
hex
no,
damage. Roll
until
the
the
hex damage.
spell-
Yeah.
until the spell ends, you deal an extra. Oh, is it only?
No,
I-
it's for him too.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not entirely
Oh.
sure.
Hold on.
All
You
right,
place
cool,
a curse
cool.
on a
It's like
creature.
a
Hold
creature,
on,
so
hold
that's
on.
the
Yeah, it
end
says
of
you place a curse on a creature that you can see within range. Until the spell ends, you deal an extra 1d6 necrotic damage to the target whenever you hit an attack. Okay, yeah, this does sound like it's just for
I was
thing,
gonna,
so
I don't. Yeah.
Oh,
no,
It would have been cool, but like that would have been mad busted.
Yeah, nah, you're right. Hey, Dubstep, what's up, man? Yes, if we're playing Repo tonight, nah, we're playing Dungeons and Dragons tonight. Right, so Ma runs up towards the right hand side of the ship, and he loads Stella into his crossbow, and he aims down sights and he fires at it, and the arrow lodges into the creature, dealing 3 damage to it. Right, Ma, you gonna do anything else? Stella hasn't missed us yet. That's all I had to say.
She hasn't missed us yet, and we love her for that. Like,
Yeah.
trust me, closest thing to a wife Mark can have, right?
Jesus Christ, man.
huh.
So
Oh
that
my
was
God, man.
Al.
Goddamn.
No,
Prince,
Al can get more wife. Let's all be real here. Al can get any wife that he wants.
Nah,
at
the
this
stands for no, it doesn't stand for that, Axolotl. What's wrong with you?
point.
Alright.
I don't think Mark can do anything else, so nah, we good.
Alright, cool. So the next is the creature's turn. I feel. How much movement do I have? If I go. This is shore. And then, okay. So the creature is going to move up in this direction, noticing the arrow that would have been fired at it from there. And it is going to attack Ma. It's going to swing at it with its tentacle. Let's see.
All the way from the top deck.
Are you on the top there? Well, yeah, you're still on the top deck. But yes, it
Yeah,
can,
I'm on the
it
top
can
deck.
reach that. It can reach that, yeah. We say the top deck is just about like a 5 feet up from the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can still hit. So, what is your AC? Your AC is 16?
Yes. Oh
Jesus
wait, no.
Christ.
I think somebody.
Oh, wait, no, that's
that
with
was
the
from
shield.
the holy thing.
Yeah, so
So
that
yeah,
means
yeah,
your AC is
that's
14.
14.
Right, good. So that
Don't worry,
hits.
ma,
I'm
you
going to
go have
roll
it up to
for
4 pounds,
damage.
you know.
Where's my D8? Where's my D8? There's my D8. Right, so you see the creature like swims up towards again the direction that the arrow would come from, and it like just lunges its tentacle at Ma, hitting him and dealing 5 damage. So that puts you at this, and that was any creature's turn. Lex, you are up to bat, and then Luke, you are next. I'm going to check on my 3D printer and come back real quick. Think about your thoughts.
What is the range thing with opportunity attacks?
Oh, once you're no
That
longer
both
in its
apply.
attack range.
No,
Okay.
it depends on what doesn't it depends on the monster's range.
It depends on the
Yeah,
monster's range.
practically.
Yes.
How far the monster could hit.
No,
So
he
I
moved
believe,
away from me.
oh, then that means however far you can hit. So if it was 5 foot away from you, then yeah, you get an opportunity attack. If it wasn't, then sadly no. Particularly if it was right next to you or not.
Yeah, it was
I mean,
here.
I chucked a thing at it.
It
Bro,
was
it
right
sucks
here.
that Ma has
No,
like
I don't think it would have been
almost
close enough.
infinite range. So I can't
Yeah.
even decide to take that opportunity.
That would have
attack,
been
bro.
10-15. So if you could do that damage, that was an opportunity.
I really don't think she could Tara could have hit from like 15 feet away.
With a javelin?
Remember, it's not really a javelin, it's more like melee range.
Huh?
Yeah.
So let me see.
So
Opportunity
you know,
attack. I need to disable. Oh, is this have this disabled? You know, I need to
Invisible. Confusion.
opportunity attack. Uh, come
I
back.
think D&D is gonna clarify that well enough, but let's hope.
I don't know if I can anyway.
Surprise attacks. Initiative. Your turn. Bonus actions. Reactive turn reactions. The opportunity attack is the most common type of reaction.
All right, my humblest apologies, my
In a fight,
friends. I'm back.
everyone is a constant.
No worries.
Hi, King. I'm going to
You won't
move to
live for
this.
so long.
This square in front of my stand-up, right?
Yes, it is. Be on the top deckhands, yes. So that space
Yeah,
is
the top.
that space is standable, yes.
Right, nice. So before Ma dies, I'm going to move myself in front of Ma. Actually, do I have the distance to make that up? I want to.
Mm. Ooh.
45.
We count diagonals, don't worry.
You sure about that? Because
We've been counting diagonals since he started the campaign, dog.
Yeah.
Exactly. You could do that.
I mean, that would require me like leaping across this.
I mean, that is true.
Well,
You
it
have to
could
think about the
always-
whole. Yeah, he has a fair point.
True.
There's
Yeah,
a massive hole now. Like I can't
Yeah.
just beeline it then.
that is fair. That is fair. That is
Right,
fair.
well, let's see where I can go. I could make
Yeah, that works.
Well,
You can
it-
work with that because remember you can intersect with the other player's space. So the blue line works. That
Yeah.
red one works as well.
That's
What
35.
about
So that'll be 35 feet.
Wait, is your movement is 30?
here?
I ain't transformed by my move for the city though.
Oh shit! Oh damn. Nah, but then he would have to jump over the hole for that brown line, so he can't do that one.
Can't he just like go through here like
Wait,
that?
this is a hole. Oh,
Yeah,
shit,
that's
I
open
didn't
hole.
realize that.
Yeah. Right. So orange line. That's your saying?
Oh, yeah.
Nah, that would cross over the hole
Yeah.
as well.
Have a hole here.
But like more at
I'm-
this point.
No, it has a hole. Because otherwise, yeah, you'd had to cross it like that, considered like that.
Don't worry, Lex. I can take. Bar looks at Lex and look at it again, like Bar's like, don't worry, Lex, and I can take it.
I can
You
take
really
it.
can, but okay.
Oh, famous
I'll
last
move,
words.
I'll move close as I can. I'll move
Mhm.
here.
Yeah, just
Right.
move us because they can.
Harmonious underneath me anyway,
apparently
so I don't
shovel.
worry about it.
Yes, harmonious at the bottom of the deck still.
Shovel. Anyway, I am going to take my bonus action, grab my shield, and toss that bitch. So
Alright.
let's
Roll 2 hits.
toss.
Right, that hits. Roll for damage. Right, so that is 2 + 1 + 2. Okay, so you see Lexin like take his shield and he readies it for a toss and he tosses us out. That means your AC is now lowered temporarily. and you toss it at the
Yeah.
creature, dealing 5 damage to it with the shield coming back into your arm, but not equipped, but just in your arm. So that's 5 damage, right? Yeah, that puts it like that.
Yeah. No, no,
Right, and what are you gonna do?
Give me a second. I'm trying to read the rest of the stuff. Ah, he's smart. This creature can only be targeted once by each casting of this spell, because I've heard bounce is gonna bounce it off the room and bounce it back onto the monster again. But okay, that's fine.
I literally copied Chaos Bull's spell description for your shit. Okay? Like,
That's fair. Nah. That's
I
fair.
read it, I was like,
can,
this is balanced, and I just went with that.
I can respect that. With that, I'll end my turn.
All right,
Because
Luke.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
to re-equip machine will be a separate action.
That will be a separate action. You can use your bonus action to re-equip your shield.
So I bought
Why?
action to ready to a bonus action to re-equip it.
Yes. So a bonus action to ready it for the attack and a bonus action to like equip it, re-equip it again. So the idea is like I'm thinking of it as like you kind of pull it off to hold in your hand and like the edge of the shield to toss it. And when you catch it, you catch it back in your hand like that. But you're not able to like utilize it as a shield like that. It's basically like you turn it from a shield that's attached on like your forearm that you'd use to block versus using it as a weapon.
Can I use those 2 bonus actions in the same turn? Is basically what I'm
No,
trying to
you
ask.
only have 1 bonus action on a turn.
All right, bet.
Yeah.
So then, I don't have my shield, so.
But
well,
you
I
could
have it ready
also
in my
anything
hand.
that you could do as a bonus action, you can also use as an action. That's another key thing.
Yeah, but I already take my action as a
You have your action surge, but obviously you're not gonna waste it on that. But that's just again for the future. Yeah, but for the future.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, yeah. Luke, you're up.
Yeah, Luke, you're
Cool.
up. Tara, you're up next after that.
I would like the bonus action, Wrathful Smite,
All right.
onto my trident, and I shall throw this weaponry at the big squiddy boy there.
All right.
The
Roll to
big
hit.
squiddy
Big
boy.
squiddy boy.
Yes.
Ooh, that definitely
Finally.
hits.
That's
Roll
good.
4 damage. And then roll
Hi.
for your Wrathful Smites.
Just to
Right, good. And then
do you
Wrathful
want me to show
Smites.
these spells?
No, I
Yeah.
got it on my end, don't worry. Right, so that means I need to roll a wisdom saving throw. Right, so and
DC
yours
12.
DC 12, all right. So wisdom. All right. All right, so that is 5 plus 6. So you see, Luke like prop his trident, he just tosses it at him, Poseidon style. And wait, your trident have returning on it as well, right?
Yeah, he does.
yes, it does.
All right, cool. Hold on. Right, so that means this is going to deal 5 plus 1, that's 6, plus 6, 12 damage, right? So you see Luke ready to trident, and he casts a spell in it, and you can see it glow with like a faint aura, and he tosses it at the creature, and it stabs into him, dealing 12 damage, and the creature is also frightened, so it's going to be trying to escape now. So let me see, 12 damage, that puts that this. Wait. Yeah, that puts
It
that.
also cannot physically decide to move closer to me as well. So that protects, I believe, Ma and most of the other people, since it can no longer move forward.
Yeah, but that also means we can't get
Yeah,
closer to it if it moves
No,
away.
You
you
will have
can
to.
get
You
to
can
it.
get closer to it. Luke is the only person who can't get closer to it.
Yeah,
So that's
I'm-
level
I-
damage?
12.
12?
Yeah, then 12
I
damage,
believe
yes.
that's what.
Yes, it's 12, yes.
Good.
Because 6 plus the 1 for returning weapon, and then 5 for the actual damage it did.
Oh, then should I add a +1 to this extra damage that I have on the trident?
What do you mean? Oh, yes,
Since I already
you should-
take the
yes.
feet,
yes.
I should naturally just add it. Okay.
Yeah, so just
Cool.
add it in, yeah.
I
So that
changed
way,
it now.
when you do the damage, it will always be a part of it, yes.
I've been missing like 1 point of damage every time I hit that thing, but okay.
Oh, wait, how much
Yeah.
damage I did for Lexin? That means Lexin supposed to be 6. That means it
I did-
actually has one damage
Why would I
less.
do 6?
Because you have returning on your shield as well.
Oh, returning this extra
Yep.
damage? That's crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it does plus 1 to
Yeah.
attack and damage rolls.
Cool. Then yeah,
Alright,
all
good.
good in the Goblin Hood. That should
Damn,
be it
I didn't
for
even
now.
know that shit. I should be reading my spells book. But
Reading your spell, reading the spell explains the spell. You know.
What
All
is
I
that?
wanted was returning on my trident, and now I have a little extra damage.
it is right. All I wanted to do was help the people out, dog, and like give them
Help the
discounted
man.
rates.
He just wanted to
Yes,
help the
sorry.
man.
I wanted money.
I want money.
Your fee's expensive.
Oh yeah, I should probably flavor that best. I remember look at the top, so like he literally kind of just like Poseidon's call and just like just straight down at the creature in a sense, and the upside at the creature, and then it just see it like Minecraft style, just kind of like float back up to his hand. It's like whoop.
That's
Right,
cool.
so
That's cool.
does that end your turn, Luke?
Indeed, it does.
All right,
Finally
Tara.
get the Rattle Smite off though.
Yes, you
I have
did. Nice.
They
So
are
Ta-
upstairs, right? Y'all are upstairs, right?
So Luke is
Yeah.
on the mast.
Right.
Ma and Lexin are on the top deck. Benny, Benny, yourself, and Mel and Harmonia at the bottom.
Okay.
Yes.
Ooh. Ooh.
Too bad this map don't have layers.
Yeah.
King, I will show you it. I will show you it later. There's a
Okay.
way, a kind of pseudo way to do layers.
Oh,
How,
shoot.
how do I get? Can I get upstairs from here?
From where you are,
Is it
you'd have to
possible to
walk
do?
back up to the ladder and climb up.
Would
So
that expend movement climbing
So-
up the ladder?
Oh,
I
damn.
wouldn't
Yeah, it would.
expend movement for him to climb up the ladder, but actually, I would take
I mean,
5
it's
feet
kinda
for you to
far.
climb up the ladder. So like you say, you move the 15, 5 to come up, and then because it would be kind of like if you're going out of where's the movement?
It'll be going up for
Yeah, it'll be
climbing
like you're going here.
5 horizontally.
You're coming there, and
Would
then
that
you're
work?
coming back up here, and then you're moving after. So that works. Yeah.
All right. I will stand
Wait.
behind Ma.
Stand
No, I get it,
behind
friend.
Brom.
Can do that, right?
Yeah. You're good to go. I'll allow you to
So
do
I'll
that.
move here. And then I'm stand behind Ma.
Right.
I'll just tap on her shoulder. Duck down a little bit now, please. You don't mind? And I will yeet another javelin at him.
All right, roll to hit.
Okay, let me roll to squat.
Yeah, roll to squat.
Is he doing like the twerking squat kind of
No,
meme
not
thing?
the twerking squat. What's wrong with
Like,
you?
damn.
He's venoming.
God damn.
Jesus
Makes
Christ.
me miss my javelin throw. Oh, damn.
Yeah, so
Damn you,
distracted by the twerk that then he So you see, you see
Damn, man.
Tara walks up to Ma, is like, just Tara, can you duck down really quick? And you see Ma just had a bust of bootylicious kind of turns like, got that booty.
Dog.
Hey, got that booty.
And Ma
And you
ducks down into cyper squat and apparently the jiggle of his ass distracted to Tara from her feet.
You see Tara looks at her, she's like, hold down, and she doesn't pass each other, and it just flies over the creature's head and it misses. That's how it
Bite my
bites
bottom lip. Put on her shades and bite my bottom lip. God damn. I just missed answer.
Y'all are just ridiculous, dog.
Oh my
Unholy
God.
distraction.
Yeah, but
Good.
So what are you gonna do for the rest of your turn? That's it?
well, oh boy, like this Venom, sorry. That can't remember which one it is. I'm distracted. I think that is. Do I have any bonus actions I could use here, boy, to redeem myself? This failure. All right. I think I'll bonus action. Shield of Faith. Yeah, Shield of Faith on Ma. Since he's closer. Or are you planning to move?
I'm not planning to move anytime from this spot, darling.
Okay, cool. Actually, no. No. I'm not doing anything.
Okay, cool.
Right, so that ends your turn. Benny, it's your turn, and then Harmonia, you're after. I should also put a.
God, I wish I saw that.
Disengage?
No, well, Harmonia can still like turn around and fight after if she wants to.
Yeah.
God, I wish I saw that before. I'll just hit
You
the
wanted to see,
Mindful.
you wanted to see Ma bust some ass on the floor.
Yeah,
like,
bust it down sexual style.
Tatiana.
I want to see you bust down. Anyway, let
Bust
me
down, bust
Mindful.
All I just imagine is when
Bust
Ma
down, bust
squatted
down, bust
down,
down.
he looked like it's like when the equivalent of when Solid Snake squats down. And it's like
Clap for my ass.
oh,
the
Jesus
clap of my
Christ.
ass has distracted the paladin.
Right, so you're doing Mind Silver. So you drive a disorienting spike of second energy into the man of one creature. You can see what's in range, which is 60 feet.
Wait, hold up. Let me make sure I'm in range.
No, I think you should be in range. I think you should be fine. But
Yeah, no, I'm good.
yeah, yeah, you more than fine, dog. Right, the target must succeed on an intelligence saving throw. Where's my dice? Where's my intelligence?
I thought about this because it's a beast, and beasts typically have really low intelligence.
Right, or take 1d6
Wow.
psychic damage, which is a 4, and subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw. It makes before the end of the next turn. So I'm rolling intelligence. That hits, so that means this creature takes 4 damage, and
Oh, and the D6.
Wait,
6,
what?
nice.
hold on.
Nice.
The
the
hex.
Oh, the hex. Ooh, that's 10 damage, and then subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw. So,
All right,
I-
fellas. Anyone wants to do a saving throw related attack? Now
True.
is the time. Now is the
Okay, cool.
time.
So you see, Benny. Well, none of y'all can see Benny. None of y'all on the bottom floor anymore, except
Yeah.
for Harmonia.
That's Harmonia.
Harmonia.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
upstairs.
Harmonia.
Yeah, I'm
So Harmonia, like she just looks off and she can see Benny kind of just like raising his hand up in the air, just like concentrating, like and he's like kind of just turning his hand, like hand facing creature turning his hand, and he deals 10 total damage, 4 of it being psychic,
10
6 of
total
it being
damage.
necrotic, to the creature, the octopus.
Good job,
Oh my
Benny.
god, who's dying?
Thank you.
And then now it can
10
it will
damage
take-
is not a lot.
and the creature will
It's
take
more than
2.
it's more than he's doing average. So
True.
Shut
And
the
then
fuck up, man.
the creature will subtract creature will subtract 2 from its next saving throw. So Harmonia, you're
Alright,
next,
if-
and then Ma after.
if
Unless you have
anyone-
anything you want to do better.
Nah.
Alright. Harmonia, you're next, and then Ma afterwards. And I need to check my treatment again because it's
Harmonia.
being buns.
Anyone wants
Alright.
to do a saving throw would now be perfect time, guys.
I
That's
am
it.
not transforming to use my breath weapon for this tongue.
No. I know who wants to do this.
Mm.
I know who wants to use this.
Is Harmonia
I
about
did
to
that
get
just for you, my brother.
Is Harmonia about to get another? How do you want to do this, or is she just not gonna try?
Oh yeah, she definitely is.
Harmonia, is your turn. Huh?
Yeah.
Always getting it
I
up.
thought you want to check on your 3D print.
No. I said I'll check it after. I'll check it after.
Go do it now, cause mine
No,
must be
the
very,
combat
very
is
quick.
literally going to end like just now, so it don't really
Oh,
matter.
it's Harmonia looks
Huh?
around.
Admit.
Oh great.
She takes a deep breath and she sighs. And she does nothing. Carry on.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
Ma, your turn, and then the creature's turn after.
Sorry, I was doing something. Give me a second.
Bruh.
Ma was thinking. Ma
Ma
right
was
now
very
was
deep in
thinking
thought.
about. Ma was thinking about his past for a second.
Oh, but he's a clap ass in his
Uh,
ass.
Hey, yo, what?
he was
I'm asking
shaking
you.
it.
sigh,
Shaking it.
sigh,
Shaking
it.
sigh.
God, all that
Oh
booty in the
God!
pants.
All
eh?
right, so
Booty in the pants.
that would be overkill. I'm not doing that. Let me try a favorite from Mars Pass.
Well, fireball. That's
Fireball.
19. 19 hits. So roll for
19,
your
nice.
damage.
So close to perfection.
So you see more like he reaches into his pocket. He pulls out a piece of flint and a steel, and he strikes it together, and he makes like a smaller flame,
steel.
melding it into a fire bolt and tossing it at the creature, dealing 4 damage to it. Anything else on that turn? You can see the creature. The creature is starting to get worse for wear. It's starting to get like very weak.
If only I had a bonus action. I don't think I do.
So that ends your turn.
No. Yeah, that ends my shit. That ends my turn.
Right.
Somebody need to take it home.
Right, so this is the creature's turn, and considering that the fact it is looking up at Luke and it's looking extremely frightened. Oh wait, no, my creature can't get frightened. It's immune to being frightened. My bad.
LOL.
At least I catch that
That's
now before.
insane.
Yeah, I catch it now
Nah,
before I
this is
actually do
some
something,
BS.
dude. I apologize. Like I know,
This is some BS.
I literally now look across and I see immunities. 1, 2. Oh, frightened is one of them. I'm sorry. I apologize. So the creature will.
Hacking.
The creature will take the opportunity to wait. Hold on. You shield up. Did you shield the face?
No.
Ma? No, he didn't. Right.
No.
he
Okay.
didn't.
So I'm going to take the opportunity to attack Ma.
Mm.
That hits. So that hits. And we roll for my damage. Hold on.
It could hit
Uh,
15 feet away.
Yeah.
Okay.
So creature like you again and it's like kind of very weakened state. It like raises another tentacle and lash it down at Ma, dealing 8 damage to him. So that's gives you
Ma
this.
just gets slapped, dog. Hey, Jesus Christ.
And then the creature with its remaining let me see. When its remaining when it still can move, it is going to it's not frightened. The creature will move back 2 and end its turn. Lex.
Oh
after
my
that, I will be right
god.
back.
Oh, he did that shit on purpose. He did that shit
Oh,
on
yeah.
Okay,
purpose.
then. I know what I will do. I'm
Like,
gonna have to make
technically, you
2
can
rolls,
stand
but
in
I
front.
know what
How
I
far
do.
does your shield throw go?
It will reach, but my shield is not gonna kill that dog.
To be fair,
Dog,
it's on
okay.
56, huh? We did 56
It sounds like
damage.
it's really weak, dog. Like,
It's really weak, dog. There's no way it's not
Is
dead next turn.
yeah,
the
I
most,
think you can get
the
it on the
most
next
I think
turn,
it would
dog.
be is like 65. But I think you will kill it.
Well, you can try to
Don't
really come
worry.
back.
And
If
if not
he
you, it's have
doesn't kill it,
Luke.
I have a plan.
All according to plan. All according to
It
King.
all depends on how good I am in
I think
staying
all you're
high.
safe regardless.
Yeah, most
Possibly, you know.
likely.
Dog, all
We ain't gonna die to this
I-
combat today. It's just that like
check-
it move back.
check the
It's
D&D.
inconvenient.
Check the D&D chat real quick. This is what Mark
Oh.
keeps seeing every time. Every time. Every single time that Kraken hits Ma, it's just constantly
Alright, hopefully these 3D
he's
prints shouldn't be
backing
still
out for a
anymore.
quick. Hey,
Alright.
King, check the D&D chat real quick. This is what I
And let me see.
Again.
in Discord, the D&D live stage. The text
Okay.
chat.
Let me see what you say. You just jump and punch. That's the shit we're going on with you for real, you know. You just like jump and beat the shit out here and then just run away.
I think that's simple King because you're shafting by moving backwards and everything. I'm
Mhm.
just gonna move in front of Ma before he dies. And I'm gonna just toss my shield again.
Alright, so hold on.
Excuse me.
That's it. That's it.
Right, so you're gonna roll to
Alright.
hit to throw the shield at him, yes?
Yes, I'm gonna toss my shield. So
Alright.
I just
shield
realized,
toss.
Tara, could I use a reaction to save me from that hit, you know?
She's not here, man.
She isn't
Oh,
here. That is
yeah.
also true. Unfortunately.
She was too distracted by the god.
By the
dog.
clap
Oh,
of my
God.
ass cheeks.
Does that hit
Alright,
King?
yes, that does hit. Wait, hold on. Yes, you are 30 feet away. You are within 30 feet. So yes, you can roll for your damage. How do you want to do this, buddy?
Oh,
You see?
thank God.
Ah,
Yeah, I
okay.
knew it, dog. I knew
There
it.
ain't really much to do given that. Actually, I have an idea for
Flavor
you.
Oh my
King.
god.
Flavored.
Ma,
Yes.
I could borrow one of your named
Arrows.
arrows.
Or
It's not
crossbows.
just Ma in his day's state because all he can see like about 3 Lexons right now. He just pulls out the current arrow out of his crossbow. We call it
Take down the Stevens.
this is Billy Bob.
Or
And
Billy
he-
Boy.
he's like
Vibe.
he's like, this is Billy Bob. And he's trying to hand it to Lex, but it's off. But he's handing it to the Lex on his right, which is clearly not the main Lex. And he's just like, there you go.
Here you go.
He's
it's
just
Okay,
Billy
like,
Boy.
it's
Anyway.
like, treat him gently.
Anyway, thank you. So I'm gonna load Billy Bob because all my arrows seem to have real good luck anyway. And I'm going to load Billy Bob into my crossbow because I actually do have a crossbow now.
You do just remember you doing this attack with the shield tosser.
I know. Don't worry.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw the shield, right? It's gonna deal the 7 damage. Right? So I'm gonna toss the shield first. But after I toss the shield, I'm going to aim with Billy Bob and the crossbow. As the shield ricochets off of the Kraken squid, whatever squid, as it ricochets off Squidward's head, I'm gonna pull a Captain America style, shoot Billy Bob at the shield, and the Billy Bob is then gonna ricochet off the shield down into the squid's head, ending its life.
Nah, you see now that's how you
That's
flavor
good.
killing a
That's
creature. Yo.
creative.
That's beautiful. I love that. And with that, you can
Shout
see
out
the
to Captain. Shout out to Captain America in Endgame when he flicking hit Thanos the three combo dog and ricochet the hammer off his shield dog.
Oh yeah,
Real.
for real.
Yeah,
So
claim back, ma.
as you can see the creature like slowly sinking into the octopus, slowly sinking into the ocean as it falls and sinks down. And you all have successfully completed this combat. Can we get a round of applause to the people? Woo!
Yippee!
Ma,
We did
ma,
it.
feeling like Rocky. It's like, we did it.
We did it. Yeah.
He's stumbling back and he's trying
We
not
did
to.
it.
You know, he's
I'm
stumbling back a little bit.
think, can I squat down next to Ma and snap my fingers in his face to bring him back out of his daze?
Yes, you can.
Alright, cool. I
Hey,
just I squat down,
God.
I snap my fingers and I go, alright, buddy, we'll get back Billy Bob. She's just on the show over there.
I need Stella back. I really need Stella back. She's
Oh, Stella,
she's
any
try-
monster?
Yeah, Stella's any monster.
Wait,
I need Stella back, dog.
Hold
Is
on,
the
the-
monster
Yeah,
sinking into the ocean?
I would like to assume because of where it was, I would like to assume that like Billy Bob and Stella probably like right here.
The thing is, I think when it comes to this now, because you fired 2 arrows, I believe it's like half of the arrows that you shot you'll get back, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So I'm only
You
getting back
want
one
Billy
arrow.
Bob?
Who are you taking back, Billy Bob or Stella?
Stella, of course.
Stella.
I of course
Stella.
it's
That
gonna
man
be
did not
Stella.
hesitate to say
Yeah, that-
Stella.
He
He was
didn't
like,
hesitate.
bitch, what?
He
That's
said,
my
"Fuck
woman."
Billy Bob."
So I mean,
That's
I
my
believe
Yeah,
that
it
means that
is,
you
right?
are at. You should be at 18 arrows remaining, I believe, or 17.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. I'll get I'll write a letter to Billy Bob's family later, saying that he died in combat.
War.
What, you know, his
Right.
medals will be
Go ahead.
his
Medals
medal
of the
we will
award.
get right. I'll give him they have like medals of honor that we'll give to like this family and all that stuff. Very poorly crafted because they were actually just, you know, they will be of like whatever Ma has left in his artificer supplies, but it'll just be like he was a good man whenever
I just trying to figure out now, are these arrows actually people? What if these arrows have just been people who've been transformed, guys, this entire time?
Gotta be a good
Oh
Why
no,
would you
they're
say
not
something
they're not
like that?
people they're not people at all. This is just Mars weird
We
are
fantasy
they?
We know.
that they shared from that like I think like if we ever get introduced to other like artificers or artisans from Tino's Island, you're gonna realize all of them have a similar quirk, including Al, because he's technically an artisan from Tino's Island.
I just gonna when we reach that artisan island at somebody, I just gonna name everybody one of them a name from the arrows, dog. I'm gonna be like, and here's Stella, there's Steve, there's Billy Bob.
I can't wait for that. My characters are wrong for that, and
Yeah.
he goes, and this is Billy Bob, and I go, Billy Bob.
I remember
Yeah,
you.
that's
Bobbert.
You're like,
That's
hey, you helped me
Bobbert.
kill an
That's
octopus that
exactly
one
what I was
time.
expecting it to do.
I mean, it's gonna be like, oh, and that's Bobbert, and that's Bobbert, and Bobbert is a very straight-laced guy, and then you're gonna hear Ma say, I fucking hate Bobbert.
Fucking hate Bob, bro.
Fucking hate this
Same.
man, bro. Alright, but yeah, that's the end of combat. The creature sinks into the ocean, and if anybody, you know, I know there's some people here who might want to dive
Ma
off the
mage
corpse and
hands.
try and think,
Ma is going to mage hand to get back
All
Stella.
right, buddy.
as you should.
All right, you have a real. I'm cool up. Nah, I'm gonna make a funny about this one.
Funny about who exactly, Mama?
Yes.
Yeah, because he's gonna see just the arm from the top deck, because he wouldn't see Mars, so you just see the arm from the top deck, grew like lunge straight into the ocean, and you just see it comes back up with one singular arrow, kind of like.
Well,
like
yeah.
like-
Oh, yeah. I'm still on the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay, let me come out to the top so I could be so I can interact with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go up to I'll go up to Does it make sense to say this to Harmonia?
Does it question? Is it entertaining?
Is it? Will she think it's entertaining?
Hold on.
Does
The
it
question
matter?
is it something your character would do?
That's also true.
Yes.
Then do it.
Then do it.
Exactly.
Okay.
Simple.
He's gonna go come up because he would have seen the hand.
Mhm.
Kind of assumed it was either Harmonia or Ma, and asked Harmonia, do you by chance happen to have magic hands? I feel like there are a lot of things that you may or may not have, and I just want to make sure.
Wait, Wait, could you repeat that?
Yeah,
I
see,
said,
if
do you
have
happen to have happen to
Hello.
have magical hands? I feel there's a lot I don't know about you, so I just want to make sure before I ask say anything else.
He's shorter than me, so I turned and I looked down. I said,
Damn, what
That
the fuck?
make you ask, please, dog. That's
You are
crazy.
still canonically 4'6" unless you adjusted your.
I forgot. Yeah, I'm still. I forgot to change
so I
it.
turned and I looked.
Nah, you can't change it. It's too late, dog. We
Yeah.
we make it our thing.
We made that a whole joke last session.
Whoever ends up animating this series, I want every episode that you animate up until the point where we find out he's canonically 4'6". I would just want you to just animate him getting an inch shorter every single
Every
episode.
time.
Hello, I'm
That
back.
would
Yeah.
be
I'm back.
so funny.
Welcome
Yeah.
back.
That would be
Did I
really
go?
good.
Monsters,
Welcome back.
Danny.
Welcome
Nah,
back.
I didn't die. Combat is
Sorry,
over. We
I'm-
survived.
I feel a persuasion check to leave a conversation, but I'm here.
Okay.
So it is good.
Yeah, I looked down at Benny. Well, Harmonia looks down at Benny,
Mm-hmm.
and she smiles a little bit, thinking thoughts that some of you might have thought at the same time if you have the same wavelength of inappropriate thoughts.
Avi,
And
I
what
mean,
she
we're
says-
talking about you here, not Harmonia. Like, honestly.
She thinks inappropriate.
Yes,
It was like
silence is
something that she
no,
would have
you
said
could've said.
without a filter, and then instead she just smiles and she says, "No, I don't."
Benny
You
looks
have
at her and
the
says, "That was
magical hands you're looking for.
shut the fuck up,
You
man."
got the hands you're looking for.
God, it's a
Brilliant.
really good inappropriate thing to say, but Benny's a youngin, so I'm gonna. And he's 4 something. So
He's 4'6".
How old is
or
Benny?
more
Looking for Cougar?
oh no, not a youngin actually.
than- Yeah,
Comparatively to Harmonia, he's a youngin, but
What is
I mean,
happening?
everybody.
everybody is.
Exactly. So what's
he's
your
gonna
point?
look at
Yeah.
Harmonia really quick. He's gonna look at Harmonia like kind of cross-eyed, like side-eye, and go, "All right." And he's gonna go around. Is this like I can go on this? I can move here, right? Oh shit! I can move here.
That's the ledge of the
Oh,
ship.
that'll be okay. I'm gonna stand where I was standing. Then I'm going to shout to Ma. Ma, you have a really strange attraction to your arrows.
Mars,
It's
Mars
freaking me
also a
out,
little
bro.
bit- Mars also a little hearing some ringing in his ears because he's still reeling and he's just like, what? He's like, what about my arrows being attractive? That's really weird of you. That's really weird of you to say.
Is there anything
Oh.
valuable,
Happening.
Mr. DM?
Do you want to roll for investigation after
That was
you fall
really
in the
good,
water?
Naku. Thanks.
I mean, sure. Others can rule as well, but I don't mind trying.
Harmonia underneath, right?
No, Harmonia's on the top deck. What you got? Wait, no, she's still underneath. Yeah,
No,
she's still
never climb up,
underneath.
she never climb up.
Yeah, you're right. She's still underneath.
Hold
So I
on.
mean, wait, Benny would have talked to her underneath and then walk upstairs and do that whole thing with Mars. Like, hey,
Yep.
No. I said I was walking up.
I know, but Melia, sorry, Harmonia's
Mariam-
underneath.
Harmonia's underneath.
Yeah,
Oh,
we forgot
shit.
that she's still
My fault.
underneath. That's fine. I forgot
Okay,
to.
then.
Maps
Then
need
I'll walk. Yeah,
layers.
then I'll walk up. I will go talk to her, then walk up and tell Ma that.
Alright, yeah, that's fine.
Damn,
Right,
I
so you
see
roll for
nothing. Next
investigation?
person.
Yeah. So yeah,
Weird.
you see nothing. You still see the front of the ship. The front of the ship is just staring back at you.
I'm gonna climb up the ladder to be next to Luke.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna go. Do you think with our combined you could just throw me across and I feel to walk across this?
Oh no.
Jesus Christ.
I don't
Mars.
think I will, but if you want, I
Alright.
could try and take the chance and jump over, walk
No,
over as much
why-
as I can and
Nah, let's
Yo.
not do that. King Water wrote to walk across this.
Acrobatics, good sir.
Dang.
and I
That's
start taking off
dex.
my armor, preparing to go and possibly save him.
Yes.
That's so little faith.
Oh wait,
Yeah,
that
but
I
it's
reminds,
saw
okay.
Harmonia try and
That-
fall off. So
that reminds me, I'm gonna re-equip my shield.
yes.
Okay, can I also, in the meantime, while they're deciding that, can Ma just do a quick perception check? Not for any other reason, but to see if he finally is undazed.
Lord. Anyway, wait, is athletics or acrobatics? You tell me.
Acrobatics, and yes, Ma, you're allowed to unring your ears.
Okay.
I didn't already snap you outside when I wanna stood
Yeah,
down
no,
and
he
stop
just a little dazed, don't worry. Yeah, you're good, dog.
16.
Yeah, you good,
Let's
dog.
go.
Like cool.
All right.
Aye.
So you see Lexin, through the shield and the armor, he equips his armor and he uses it to kind of balance himself, and he just walked across tightrope, one foot in front of the other with absolutely no issues, just like kind of balancing himself, like master of the arts of like the balance, and then he reaches to the end of the beam. Excuse me, he jumps off and jumps onto the side of the front of the ship, and he's like, you can walk up it, you can like explore around on that half of the island.
That
Yeah, and that
Nice.
rock, I mean. I shouldn't say half of the island.
I mean, can I go over here?
I didn't see
Right.
wayping. Here? Yes. So as you walk up onto the rock, you notice that there's a chest on top of there. I would like for you to roll. No, not roll. Let me see what I want you to do.
Steady wait. I'll waiting for my demise.
All right, so I want you to roll for. I'll let you roll for investigation, and I'm going to roll for loot.
Roll investigator.
Yeah.
Let's see. 8 times. Dog, my intelligence is not that high, but all right.
Good luck. Investigation. The 12. All right, so you walk up to the chest and you look around, like you look at it and you notice that through the ship crashing, you can notice that the lock on it is like a little banged up and is like loose. So you just take the equipped shield and you just like strike down at it, breaking it, and you open the chest and you find 2 potions of healing.
Oh, great.
Damn, Lex, you have a lot of those.
Oh boy.
To be fair,
Is this-
to be fair, I did, and now I have 5.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
And I
remember
use,
that
I keep mind
last
roll.
round.
I
need to-
used one in the last combat.
I need to start keeping track of the shit that you all have because I didn't realize you all had so much shit on that.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah,
5
five.
potions of healing. I
I got
used
it.
one in the last battle before I transformed. I drank one.
Yes, I remember that.
4 down to 3, and then I want to find 2 more, so I had 5.
I need to stop giving all this.
Yeah.
dog.
And you
I'm gonna-
keep giving him.
Alright,
No,
no
yeah,
more
they
loot.
start giving us equipment, not loot.
Nah.
Nah, you're right.
I don't know about you, but it don't matter what damage I can deal if I get beat, if my ass getting beat and I can't survive. So
He has a point.
Meanwhile, Ma
Right.
over here is on 3 HP. And
is
is thinking
there
about taking a
anything?
really nice nap, dog.
Is there anything for me to investigate over here? Can I roll a perception check over here?
You can roll a perception check if you do so wish.
Right. Let's see if there's anything over here for me.
14. So as you like finish loosening up the chest and you're walking back towards the other half of the ship, you notice on the the right side of the ship, so that's the half of the front that's to the bottom, you notice that there's another strange inscription on the side of it, but it's different from the one that's on top. You are not able to read it.
see what else?
So it would be like, you see where this inscription is.
Yes.
So same as this. Well, is it the same position as this, but on the other
Oh, but it's
side?
on the underneath.
Yes.
So, yeah, okay.
But you yourself cannot read the inscription on it because you do not know the language.
Dang.
The language is ancient.
I'm gonna shout. There's some weird writing on the other side here.
There's
How
more.
far is? Would they hear me?
Yeah, you shout it and they can hear you from across there because all of them are on the top deck. I would say no. Unless I think Harmonia made their way to the top deck. Yeah, all of them are on the top deck, so they would be able to hear you from there.
Yeah. So I shout
I
out. There's
really
some weird
don't
writing
know.
over here.
Benny says, "What does it look like?"
I don't know how to
There's
describe that.
more
It
weird
sort of
writing.
looks like
It-
words that I can't read. It
Mhm.
looks like the stuff on top, but it's not the same.
I can't read that.
Can any of you
Can
read
I
the stuff
read it?
on top?
I don't know if I could squid from here and see it.
Nah, you
You
wouldn't. You
wouldn't
probably
be
gotta
able to
cross
see it from there. Yeah, no, you'd have to cross across if you want to read it.
it.
Well,
Alright. Luke, get ready to catch
Alright.
me.
I'm a go.
Catch
Make
not
you.
just
You can't read it.
We're gonna help.
I can read
I was
anything
able
I
to
put
read
my
the
mind
first
to.
part.
Oh,
Well,
you can read my book though.
I'll
Um,
help whoever is going across.
So Harmonia,
Hold
you
on,
going across?
Hold on, ma.
Let
Hold on,
Tara
ma.
go first.
Hold on. Oh
Hold
god,
ma
I'm
by his
stuck behind.
ears. Where are you going? Please.
Give me a second. I'm behind Luke right now because I started walking a little too fast.
Okay,
Wait,
who is
Luke,
going
can you just
across?
move your thing over for a second? Like one square
Oh.
over.
Sorry, give me a sec. There we go.
I feel like if I was being crushed for a moment. Okay, I come back.
Aye,
I
yeah,
just
yeah.
want to give you some HP, bro. Jeez.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you gonna lay on hands or something,
Uh,
or that's what's going on?
How? Lay on hands, yeah.
Okay. So you're just
I'ma
gonna give
give
me
you,
the
like-
full 10 HP, or
No.
how much you gonna
I'ma
give
give
him?
you five.
Maybe.
5? All right, so I'll put him at
That just
8,
shows the difference.
What about me?
and then
Just
No,
in
Luke.
I
case.
have
will
potions.
give him the
Can
difference,
you
so
just
that's-
come across? I can give
You want
you one
HP too?
potion.
Nah, they
Oh,
already lay on
no.
hands in.
pull it.
Yeah, they
You
already
get
lay on
HP.
hands in.
You get HP.
No, you
You
could
get
keep it.
HP.
So
I will
Luke,
tap
Alright,
Harmony on the shoulder
alright.
and give her 4 points of HP.
all right, so
Whether
you're
she likes it or
giving
not.
her 4,
Yeah.
and then you're giving Ma the remainder, or no?
Nah, he could hold off a little bit. He have a potion.
All right, so that's how
Lol.
you
Wow.
you have.
That's crazy.
That's
That makes
crazy.
sense.
You have.
Wait,
that
you
means
have a potion?
You have 6
I
more
don't
points to
even-
lay
All
on
of
hands
you
and
have a
thing.
I
potion.
have a
Everyone have
Yeah.
a potion.
Everybody
My
is supposed to have a
healing back
potion,
from
yes. No,
Except
you can't,
me.
unfortunately.
I don't have it.
I'm kidding.
Because I
Yeah,
I'm
'cause
was
you
kidding.
dying
used
the
Keep
last
the
time.
HP, bro.
I think you used yours already, right? No?
Yeah, I was on
Yeah.
like 1. I had
Yes.
Oh yeah, I have a potion of healing. What does that do again?
it
Heals
heals.
you.
That's a great question, my brother.
Yeah,
That
but
man is
heals
still
me for how
dazed.
much?
Allow him.
Alright.
All
Just
of
like-
it.
Is that, you had a rule for it. You have a rule for it.
That is not the one
Yeah.
that Tara gave us, is not all? No.
No, that's the elixir, but
It's
that
like-
heals status. Give us healing potions. Potions does just heal a certain amount.
Alright, Tara, what you doing? You're going across?
I look at the.
Don't
What
worry,
the-
I will try and help and catch you.
I thought I saw you were stopping my phone because you
No,
wanted to
that
go
was
across.
to give him hell.
Okay.
Not to cross this
Hell or hell?
dangerous
I
looking thing.
appreciate it a lot, Tara. Boss says.
Well, we don't know what this thing
she's
is,
checking
but
to see how
very
loose his
curious to
teeth
see
is
what
right
it is.
now
Loose his teeth is.
from the tentacle.
Yeah, he
Why?
asked
Why
me.
twice, bro?
Partially wasn't enough, but okay.
Okay.
Let's get him. Let's get him
Are you
Markiplier
ready?
punched by a tentacle dog. Like, hey, that was not fun.
Can I
Don't
doff
worry,
my
I
armor
will
and
try
then
and help.
don it again? So I don't drunk?
When they come back.
Say you're gonna take off your
When they come
armor
back.
like how Luke did as well, right?
Yeah, and try to cross.
Alright, you can do that. I will allow you to roll for acrobatics. I will give you a plus 1 tip because you take off your armor. Yeah.
But
Oh,
I,
my.
I would
Who's
like
going to
Same thing for you as well, Luke, when you go to cross. So Tara going across.
If
Who's
you-
going
Okay, then.
across?
Acrobatics, you say?
I'm gonna
Yes,
cross.
acrobatics.
Yeah,
I'll
Oh my
I'll
god.
go
across as
Can
well.
I just Olympic the shit?
Okay,
Okay.
okay,
Okay.
Fucking cartwheel across.
Oh,
look
nice.
at
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Okay.
no problem.
You see Tara just like cracks her knuckles and she just literally just yeets herself, like she long jump instead of just like going across the match. She just stand in place and just long jump across onto the next half of the ship. And then
So I also
Luke,
need to roll
Luke-
acrobatics.
And
And then
turn
Luke-
towards the judges.
Luke just casually walks across it like if there's nothing like going on. Yes, everybody who wants to cross has to roll acrobatics.
Oh my fucking god, King, why do you hate me?
Yeah. Alright, so Ma like attempts to cross and he kind of like slips, but he just like hugs the mast and he just like slowly shimmies himself across and he makes it across safely.
Oh shit.
Imagine
my
if
hand.
I fail acrobatics.
I got a
again.
14.
Again,
Benny
Twice.
looking at Ma. He's like, yeah, that looks like the right thing to do. And he just immediately goes down and grabs onto the mast and he just like shimmies himself across as well.
I lend them my
I'm just
hand.
imagining
My
that
God,
tiny
man.
boy shimmying across the mast.
Yep.
Oh my god.
what? How?
Yeah, I'm just gonna
That's
sit on the mast.
This-
No, but
Maybe I
your rule
need to
to
walk.
your rule to attempt to cross. So how about we say you just fall from the first, but that first block in front of you there,
Can I
back to the
just
underneath of the
slide
ship,
down?
dog. Just straight to the underneath of the ship, so you don't fall in the ocean
In the
again.
name of the Father, the Son, and the
Apparent-
Holy Spirit, yes.
I just sit.
Apparently
I
it's
just
not
slide.
a-
Can I
you
just
just-
slide down on the floor, on the sand,
How
start
about you
freestyle
just?
and just say,
I look across and I say, how about you just wait there?
So Harmonia attempts to cross the mast
I'm lying
again.
down on the grass.
And she's like, I need to try this again. And she
I close my
tries to
mind.
walk across again. She's trying to use her monk training to like bounce herself across. And then as she reaches to the end
It's
of the mast, she literally just like her ankle twists and she just like kind of falls on her back onto the mast, and then just slides off into the water.
Oh, she's drowning again.
Could I make an
Fantastic.
attempt to grab her though?
Yes, you can.
Fine.
From there?
Yeah, I would say it's
But
like
where does she
basically like
slide off?
around here. She's sliding off like
Okay,
around
okay,
here.
good.
So you can make an
What
attempt
do I
around
roll for?
where.
Oh, can I use
Right
um?
where he
See where
played.
you're
Can I
playing.
help?
Right where he
Can I
puts you,
help?
right where
Yeah,
he
right where I put you. I don't know why you move yourself back.
Can I
I
can
didn't
I
see anything move on my
Oh,
screen.
Oh, that's
Oh.
weird.
can I
Come on,
attempt to
Benny.
help Tara
So you can
catch
yeah. So Tara, I want you to roll for athletics, and we'll give you a +2 for Benny trying to help. Yeah,
Damn, no advantage.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So
Now it doesn't
Tara,
matter for real.
Tara, like seeing Harmonia like falling like to her demise, she just immediately just like lunges out and just like grabs her. It's like, "Whoop, got you," and just like pulls her back onto the shore and kind of falling on her back, but catching her safely with Benny's help. Benny just like points his thumbs up. He's like, "Yeah, you did a great job," and just turns around.
I was gonna be helpful. But no.
I
King
gotta just
described me
stand
as a
here.
loser.
I gotta stand here and mumble to
Well,
myself.
thanks,
We all
thanks for the
didn't.
help, Benny.
I was just stand here and mumble to
You're
myself.
welcome.
We all didn't need to come across it. Just who could read the inscription.
Well, we don't know who can read the inscription.
Thanks.
Honestly, I just came here because I didn't
You're
want to be
welcome.
left alone in my day's state. Like
Fair enough.
Bars just holding
think
his
about it.
head.
As I look across and I go, and you crossed it in your dazed state.
You're
He's
not dazed
Hey,
anymore.
man.
He undazed. What are you talking about?
He's on days. He's just like
Okay,
stupid.
sorry. I just have a headache. I just have a really bad headache
Alright.
right now.
He's just a
So what do
sussy
we have to
backer.
do to see this?
Where's the reading thing?
Right,
What
so
do we gotta do about that?
So Lexin will point out the inscription that he would have seen to you guys as you all are back all across on the side now, and then Tara looks down at it, and looking at it, she's immediately able to recognize the words on it, and the words on the other side of the ship says patience. So in combination, with the bottom half and the top half, the both sides of the ship says patience endures.
Or in
Sounds
your
like some
patience.
bullshit to me.
never mind.
Patience
Interesting.
endures. That sounds
What
familiar.
does it mean? What does it mean?
It
Yeah,
means
That sounds
patience.
really familiar.
Damn
does
you,
sh-
memory loss. Damn you.
I don't know. If Zane knows something I don't know, well, boy, oh boy.
Tara,
Oh, there's
Tara
any,
concerns me with her intelligence sometimes.
I mean,
I wonder if it's that very,
your age
very
is concerning,
intelligent.
but
It
good
is
people
a
as
lot,
long as
really.
possible.
Whoa,
So,
guys.
Blink.
Let's not fight.
No
Blink,
matter
quick
what
question.
show for you.
Ben, quick
Yes.
question. In
Maybe
terms
we
of
already
your memories, how far do you have it unlocked up to?
I had a list in.
Yeah, the listen, you checked it twice
don't
because
think-
Santa Claus is
I don't think
coming
it includes
with
anything here.
law.
What?
I say Santa Claus is coming
you're Santa.
with law. Yeah.
Yep.
Was that a rhetorical question then?
No, I'm genuinely asking because I want to
Maybe
know,
it's
like,
Blink's intelligence that confuses me.
Yes,
Oh,
I-
there, Rebecca.
I would like to know how far I gave you up to, so I can know how much I want to give you again, like right now.
I had a list.
I hope you checked it twice.
I am going to recheck it if I could find the session. Hold on, I'm looking for it.
You sure?
Very sure.
Okay, good job, good job.
I remember one of the things was like an explosion.
Explosion.
I remember that for sure.
Because
Hold on, I
art
can
is
pull
an
it in.
explosion.
Art is an
Yes.
explosion.
Yeah.
Jin, is that
Ow,
you?
ooh, ow, ow, oh.
Who's Naruto character ever? Hold on.
Wow. I can't
Debatable.
believe you said about my boy Data. That's insane.
Datara? Datara is
I'm
Datara,
a
right?
big fan.
You're going,
Yeah.
Axolotl.
I'm
Alright,
a
good night,
big
man.
fan.
Enjoy the rest of your
Night,
night. Hope you get a good night's
Night,
rest.
night.
Bye.
Bruce
Nighty
said,
night.
Bruce said I'm a
You're not
beach
helping.
fan.
Alright,
Good
so
night,
while
good
you
night, good
think,
night.
I was just like,
How are
you
we
can
not
help,
while
helping?
you think, I'll be right back. Give me a second again. 'cause
I'm
it's
not
gone
helping.
again.
I'm
Can be
looking.
helped.
Oh, I found it. I found it.
We can't.
It's too late.
No,
You
I
can't
don't
let
She
them
recalls. She recalls.
The DM is gone.
So you
I'm
might as
sure.
well wait until they come back.
Talking to someone on a ship.
Never mind then.
A figure shrouded in light.
Mhm.
Kneeling and reassuring another.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
So
I can
bright.
probably recall this aloud if you all want. What is happening? Oh, okay. Cool. And I just deleted the information. Good.
We deleted it. The video camera Rebecca had up.
I found
Um,
it.
There we go. Good job.
I'm not sure. Is he gonna load dump? I'm not sure if he's gonna load dump.
When he comes back here. Am I muted? No.
No, we
Right
hear
now,
you,
I
sir.
think nobody talking because they're
Uh,
just Right now, I am mentally processing things.
I think we're just waiting for
Aren't
Zach
we
to
all,
come
sir?
back so that we can
Aren't
Yeah,
we
figure
yeah.
out
all?
what's going on.
Yeah, I
Because
just
I
you
can't
know,
move on without, the
The
DM.
DM.
Processing
we
load.
can't move on
Unfortunately.
about the DM.
Processing
I'm
currently.
surprised Luke didn't take the chance to just jump into the ocean to collect
I was
the
I
gonna say,
wanted
discuss
octopus.
to.
somebody.
I
I
wanted to, but
mean,
that was the
do you
plan. If
really
you didn't kill
think
it, I was gonna jump off the mast here
Wow.
and straight drive into it. That's the plan.
jump off the master? You're gonna athletics check, walk across the
Yes.
ramp in the middle of combat,
Not just
potentially
walk
fail that
around
roll.
because you
Full
have
armor
to jump
on.
over.
You have
Yeah.
to take off your armor if you wanted to, avoid drowning. By the way, because you
Nah,
would have just
Yes,
gone
the
down with the octopus twice as fast. Like,
Hold your breath
nah,
and
brother.
No, you
I
cannot
was gonna
fail
fight
that. You
through
gotta
that.
jump off.
I was gonna fight through that.
Luke
I was
gets his
gonna fight
007 intro.
through. I was gonna fight through the weight of my armor as it sinks into the ocean. Wonderful.
Because he's just fucking raw like that, apparently.
He's just that guy.
Yeah.
yeah, apparently
No,
the dice has
no.
predicted that he rolled
Allow him. Ruler
perfectly
cool
20.
applies. So you know if you cannot do it. Do it.
We've been doing that too much.
Believe.
Why are we
Nah.
getting away with this?
You wanna
We've
you wanna
only
end
been
ruler cool?
only
Hell
been
no.
doing ruler cool
Then
relatively recently because we actually kind of needed to survive.
Fair.
Imagine.
Just imagine. This is your moment for ruler cool. This is your ship.
I mean, I'm not. Hopefully, I don't transform and like murder all of you. Hopefully.
Why would you say that, my brother?
Another
I
one.
don't know why
Listen.
it's
You
hold
see,
on,
all your little
Robin
Pokemons that
Scotland.
wanna
is
be
that
evolving
in-
into
is that
bullshit,
in
scam
character?
yourself.
Is that in character share or blink share? I need to know before I respond.
Right, I
Oh, oh.
apologize. I'm back again.
Nothing.
don't
Nothing. It's
worry.
nothing. Don't worry about it.
Right,
DMS here,
so-
we can continue as normal, like knowing all previous conversations.
Yeah.
So what happened while I was gone?
being an idiot.
Nothing.
Oh
I
my
could
god.
Hey.
share that metal.
So what do you remember?
All right. So it was an explosion.
Mhm.
Talking to someone on a ship. A figure shrouded in light, kneeling and reassuring someone else or another.
Right. So as you like look on at the front mast of the ship, and you kind of you do recognize the words on the front of the ship. You start like thinking to yourself, and then you come to a realization that this ship is the ship that you are on. And with that realization, you kind of just fall to your knees, and you start to unlock some more of the memories from what happened on the night that
All I hear are
screams. That's literally what about to happen. All that man is about to hear
The screen of
screams.
my friends as they. I'm sorry.
So now in your head, as you're looking down, it's like, oh no, you remember what happened on that night, and in your head,
Everything?
sorry, yeah, everything from the
Everything?
night, yeah, just from the night that the ship crashed.
Okay.
So you remember that entire night for having seen this. So you remember seeing several wing beasts like flying throughout the air. You recall the stormy seas that the ship would have been trying to endure, like to leave the Stormwreck Isle to go somewhere else, or just off of the coast of Stormwreck Isle, trying to leave to go somewhere else. You hear the captain of the ship screaming at the winged creatures in the air flying around, like regaling about mounting their heads on the front of the ship. You see like several thunderclouds rolling around. You see just people huddled up, scared because of the conditions right now, like on the seas. Well, not right now, but the conditions at the time on the sea being so rough, wondering if you all will receive safe passage. But you also recall everybody in that huddle, even though they were huddled and scared, that they all prayed. They all like prayed to this one singular God for safe passage to try and make it out alive. However, while the stormy seas were going on, you can see like again two males trying to keep the ship afloat and keep things like from tossing asunder. But unfortunately, like something catches the captain's attention that like kind of just like carries him into like a dazed state, or like more like a charm state or something along those lines. And you see the captain like kind of freeze in place, and he walks towards the front of the ship, and what he does, like, it shocks you. And what he does is, in his like kind of like robotic like charm state, he just grabs onto the wheel of the ship and he just full sends the ship straight into a rock, causing everyone to fly, or like crash into the rock, fly off the ship, everyone getting injured. And you, like, trying to hold on to the younger ones, get flung in one direction while the others like get flung into the rocks. People get flung onto the sand, getting like injured and all of the likes. But you get flung in the other direction, basically towards the coast of what's the name of the place again, boy?
DM.
No, not Stormwreck. Excuse me. Not Stormwreck. The name of the place that's in Stormwreck.
The monastery.
The town. Yeah, wherever the monastery is. Why can I not find it? Oh wait, Dragon's Rest. He like gets flung with a piece of like some pieces of the ship, and it floats him towards Dragon's Rest, where you were then knocked out from the impact of the ship, and you lay there until our heroes met you and woke you up with your memory loss.
Okay, so you said I'm on my knees, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit hurts, man. That shit hurts.
And then you recalling these memories as well, having investigated the bodies that were on the shore, you recognize that based on where they are, that the tiny body, the tiny body definitely, like, it brings up like a more visceral reaction within you, because you recognize that between the smaller body and the card that you would have received before, that this small child was not just some ordinary small child. This was the same one that gave you the card that you recognize now has sadly passed away due to the accident that happened with the ship. Yes.
I hate that you did that so well. I really do. I really hate that you did that so well, though. Yeah.
That you cook. He said you cooked too hard.
Yeah. That is like, even for me as a player, that kind of
that little girl.
Well, y'all don't know it's a little girl. Only Tara would be the one who like kind of connected the
Hold
dots.
on, I question myself.
Yeah.
Those are skeletons, though. How long has this ship been here?
That is a
Technically,
That's a good point.
about how long, boy?
Okay, to be fair, animals and birds exist.
Yeah.
and
It would be like
I was gonna say,
about a
But
Yeah,
the ship
sure.
also rotted.
yeah, two
So-
options. Either Tara has been in the ocean floating for God knows how long, or those aren't skeletons. You would just call them corpses. Is like basically proper corpses.
Nah,
They're just
the-
dead.
The easiest explanation is just magic. It's Stormwreck Isle after all.
You're right.
And
You-
you all honestly don't even know what's going on around the rest of these
No, I
shipwrecks
don't.
as well.
I'm not talking as Alexa. I'm talking as a player. Like,
Yeah,
huh.
no, I just talk
That's
about
weird.
like magic is the easiest explanation, but then there's also a lot of things that y'all don't know until y'all reach
Listen, we got to ask
into
questions.
into the shipwreck of the compass rules. A lot of the answers for these things would be answered.
All right. Fair enough.
Yo,
Carry on.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
quick question.
Yes. What is
As
your
I'm
question?
aware
sir?
to Ma,
Mhm.
I kind of want to copy the inscriptions.
Even though you don't
Is
understand
that
what they mean.
possible?
Because none of you can read this. Except for
only-
Tara.
None of us can read this. Damn.
No,
I was
only
hoping
Only
to
Tara.
Tara
just
can read
copy
it.
the inscription so that if I later, because it means
I mean,
something.
I'd like
you
to actually
could-
wait.
it
Yo,
means
I'd like to
something
take
to
down the
Tara.
list.
ask her. You could just ask her, hey,
Yeah.
you know what this means?
Y'all
Yeah.
turn and y'all look at Tara and you can see her in like such a dismal state. Like y'all are like kind of like discussing the markings on the ship, but then none of y'all were paying attention to Tara. So when y'all turn around to like ask her for opinion, like what she thinks, y'all see her like on her knees. You see her
I'm
with like
crying.
tears streaming down her face. Yeah. And she's just like, I was too late. She like you can see like she's just
Sorry.
let me close my eyes. But yeah,
Music hitting way too hard right now, though.
Damn.
Perfect timing for this start.
Alright, I am folded neatly and tucked away in the closet right now.
oh no.
Damn.
Okay then.
Come back inside there.
I'm gonna be like,
it'll be
All
all
around
right.
me,
there.
I am in tears. I am in full on ugly cry.
Sobbing?
Ugly cry.
Is Tara doing this? For Tara.
Yeah.
Oh, see,
I mean, I have
Can I-
trying to pop out too, but I'm pulling him back in. Get back in there.
can
Don't
I
do this.
just as Ma just observe that how like the ugly crying is and just get back and just get some of the trauma flashbacks.
Oh my god.
and-
Man,
Like,
wait
and
to
like
make it about you, bro.
Yeah,
no,
you know,
get the
pick
trauma
me
flashbacks.
up.
Damn.
Just
Hold
Pick
on.
me up
Let
and
Let me
sympathy.
I mean, he
finish.
probably could because I'm not even paying attention. Tara's not even paying attention to what is happening. She's just
Yeah, I know. Go ahead,
the
go
whole
ahead,
thing.
go ahead.
Yeah, wow, goddamn. Man gets sees this like thing gets trauma flashbacks and it's just like goes up to Tara and like stoops down to her knees.
Hold on.
You know?
I want you to roll. What would be a good roll for this to see if you relate to her?
Initiative.
No, shut up.
Shut up.
I'm kidding. You're so terrified. Please.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
you say that
justifiably
dog and
so.
I don't even want to roll. Oh my god. You
That
scared
is
the shit.
so funny. What the hell? Can you roll perception for me?
Where's
Okay.
the crying?
Oh, he's gonna have
That's
the
not
same
gonna be
experience
fun,
with
but
Right.
oh
so
my god.
Ma, like Ma himself, he like kind of just like turns as everybody turns to Tara, and he looks on at Tara while she's like in this very dismal state, and he kind of like looks around at the wreckage. He looks around at the surroundings, and he kind of turns around. He's like, oh no. He kind of realizes what Tara is going through, but then that in of himself now kind of sets off like a chain of event of emotions within him as well. Obviously not like Tara, because Tara, you know, the people that she knows is dead. But obviously he can
Wow,
relate
thanks.
in some way. He can relate in some way to this understanding, like what's going on now. Now, I may allow you to act on what you're going to do, Mr. Marcel.
Okay, can I go over to like Tara, like stoop down, to her like height, right, and be like, I like all I want to be like is, you know, ask her, is it right? I ask her the obvious question: is everything okay? And like
I'm a keep
Like,
crying, but through
Yeah.
the tears, I'm attempt to answer you, but just like
I want
I want
them
to
to
say
be
yes,
like,
but I'm shaking my head. I'm shaking my head no, but I want to say
Blubbering.
yes.
Like, I hate
yeah.
you so much.
I look at like,
Sorry, go ahead.
I look
I have the image of like, who's like, it just stuck in my head.
I look
God damn
I
you.
look at Tara and I'm just I look at Tara and Ma is like a little bit confused because he's just like but he understands the exact reaction being there in that place before, and he's like he wants to like kind of take off the scarf and like, you know, just, you know, try to like wipe the tears and be like
Oh.
and just be like, and he's like I don't it right, I know nothing it right, and he's like, it's not whatever you're going through, I know it's not all right, but it's not it right, but this isn't the end. It's not the end for you and it's not the end for me.
I want to
Is it-
respond to that.
Yeah, respawn.
But it was the end for them.
Oh.
And that's why we must.
Ooh.
Martino.
Yeah, right. I'm like, and what do you think? Yeah, right.
Amazing when
Rebecca, shut up.
Mars just like,
Oh.
yeah, Mars like, I know there's nothing. I know there's nothing more you could have done. This isn't this scene here. It doesn't seem to be any kind of result of your actions. I just, Mars trying to find the correct words. I just want you to know that
I love you.
your mission here isn't over, and these people here, no matter what the cause is, we need to find the source of what brought their destruction. We need to make things right.
I was
Not
going
me,
to
but
respond in the middle of that, but
Take,
then you brought up the find the source of how it happened, and I was like, okay, that's more reasonable to, and I'll probably
Not
wouldn't
We need
respond.
to
me,
lock
when
it
I
in.
respond.
sticker from a fucking model kit, and I don't know where it dropped. Though. God damn it.
My God.
Carry on.
Good job.
It's failure on
Yeah.
my
I'm
part.
still in tears though.
Yeah, Mars is just like he's like, Luke, we need some of the. He looks to Luke and he's like, you have any more of that tea, buddy?
Not the
I want
tea.
the
Yes,
Tara.
I will.
The tea.
I'll prepare it now.
Oh, the
Tea?
tea.
Which tea we talking
The
about?
tea.
Ammonia walks the Tara.
Oh my God!
Just
Luke
wanted
nearly
to
fell
say
off the
that.
edge.
Nope. No. I'm trying to drag
I
Bennett
don't say that look that
Yeah,
look
oh,
like
yeah,
he
yeah,
drip, dog. Like
because I'm gonna
I
use
was
his
gonna do
hand
the
just
yeah,
one boil
yeah.
water.
I thought that was the idea. I was waiting for somebody to ask me.
alright, go ahead, Harmonia, what are you gonna do?
I take my hand and I rest it on her shoulder. That's
Nice.
it. I just watch
I
her.
look up at you.
This is awkward.
It's always hard losing
Okay.
someone you care about.
But I didn't just lose one.
It's always hard losing anyone, even though it's plenty. How much it is? 2? You lost 2 people,
All.
or many
Let's just say
people as
all.
far as that you could remember. And it hurts. And it will continue to hurt. But don't drown in your own sorrow. You need to get back up and you need to continue.
Mars just quickly remembers something that from like what Tara's been always been saying, like, and he's like, what was it your god Irmita says? Yeah, it says something about patience and enduring. I think this is just one of the many tests
shit.
she has for. Yeah, she's just. I think this is just one of the many tests that you have along your long trial.
I
your
know. I
long
feel like that
journey.
felt like a title drop in a movie where it's like, you know,
Yeah.
when you talk about them patience endures, and you see the movie title disappear.
Yeah.
And Mars
Yeah,
just
what
like,
he said.
right? Yeah, I think I think this is just one of the many hurdles in your long journey ahead. I don't know, right? Well, Mars like Mars fighting
He's
his own
stumbling.
beliefs because at the end of the day, he's just like because he's
Oh,
like
God.
you see in this situation, he's just like I think I think whatever god you choose to serve, it needs a paladin like you in their life, and I think whatever happens next, you'll complete their mission, you'll succeed in whatever your fate aspires you to do.
Do you actually say the
That's
test
it.
part?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
This is a trial. This is a test.
It's a pretty
I
shitty
would
test
just
if you
like
ask me.
respond. Yeah. I'm gonna respond like that, like under my
I
breath.
don't
It's
know
a
why that.
pretty shitty test. Might go
I
back
say
to
don't think
to
about it as
weeping.
a test.
Do we need a perception
You don't
check
have
to
to
hear the
think.
under the breath?
Shut up! Shut
We're
up!
so
Shut up!
close.
Sure, why
We're
not?
so close.
Why not? If
We
you hear
so
it,
close.
I am saying it. I am saying it.
Now he's saying,
I said
he's
that, son.
saying.
Whether or not is that or not, Elmati endures, and you will
Elmati.
endure as well. This too shall
Reference.
pass.
Call back, call back,
I
call
back.
don't
Call
know
back,
how
call
to
back, call
take
back.
that from Harmonia.
Yeah, it's
Sounds
really
well-meaning,
strange. I'm
but
not
at the
gonna
same
lie.
time, it's like, I remember you. So I would just say like,
And I will add to that and say, I too. I've
Oh my
lost
God.
I'm
every
gonna
single
just.
person.
I just see the tears disappear. I was like, oh, tell me.
Oh wow!
Let me
You've
just
been
on
baited.
Tara
You've
to
been
see while
trapped.
she
You've been baited. No, it's fine. I just nod and be like,
Not
I
is
know.
crazy.
I
check the
unfortunately know how you feel. So when I tell you, you can endure and move on, you can do it.
I just hear mocking in Rebecca's voice, but I know she's probably well-meaning as Harmonia. I just can't.
The
We have to
disrespect.
separate it to end.
It does be real hard to separate,
That's
dog.
not
I'm
even
gonna be real.
sarcastic. The sarcastic would be like,
no.
yeah, it's well made. Yeah, you could do
From
it.
you, it sounds one way, and I know it's well-meaning from Harmonia herself. So that's how I'm taking it as Harmonia is saying it, and I'm hoping that it's
Shake my
it's
hand.
well-meaning.
And then as
I just-
y'all are talking, you see Al kind of just run up to Tara, and kind of just like hops onto like her knees. How does she ting down, like knees fall to the
you could
On the
say
floor.
ground.
Yeah, knees fall to the floor.
kneels down, yeah. Like
And then you
Japanese
see-
system.
Al, like, he was just like off watching, so he kind of just runs and just like jumps in and is like, hey, I know you're hurting, buddy, but look at me, you could just stroke my foot and you could feel better, right? And just like kind of just like twirls
No,
around.
boy. Oh my god.
I just
Ah,
like
my
unconsciously do it.
She actually touches him.
But
That's
then,
Why did you word it like
What
that?
do you mean?
That was
Hold on.
the
To be fair,
sentence.
the only other
fan
time
tears
she
aside.
touched him was to pick him up and say we don't sniff women.
but
Yeah,
then
that was
Ta-
the beginning, but I mean, fine.
But then Tara, as you're like, as all of these people, like everybody's coming around you, as they realize that you're like in your hour of pain, the words from the mindscape kind of come back into your head again. You're like, bury your friends or bury your enemies, and like having this scene in front of you, I feel it brings more meaning to those words, because they're like, would you want to continue your bury your friends? Would you want another scene like this happen in the future? Or would you rather bury your enemies to see them safe and sound and not have to worry about having to have another funeral potentially in the future?
Definitely something to ponder on.
And with that, that is the end of our session for tonight. Y'all can have all your cool
Boy,
tune
I was
and-
really
That was-
hoping we would go and do a second ship. But alright.
Me too.
Exactly.
Well, no, this is the last ship.
No,
This is
y'all
the
have
last
2 more
ship.
ships.
No, we have to.
Oh.
You have, no,
come
you
on,
have 2
it
more
just-
ships.
let's
You
just
have
go-
2
listen,
more
listen.
ships. You have
When
2
the
more ships that
session
you can choose
started-
to explore.
Earlier today, I said, guys, we can either keep doing all 6 or we could just move to the last one. And nobody said move to the last one. I was like, well, I guess we're doing all
This
6
wasn't
ships.
this the
Number
last
7
one?
wasn't the last
No,
one.
y'all have 2 more.
No,
No, this isn't the last one.
No, I
No,
just
I
picked number
thought we
7.
went to
I
the
think
last
we're going-
one.
Well,
Yeah, he
I
selected
think
the
it was
last one,
3.
yes.
This is not the. Wait, hold on.
No, so there are,
This is in the.
there are 7 ships in total. If you exclude the compass rose, there are 6 ships that y'all had to explore before y'all explore the compass rose. This is the 4th of the 6 ships that y'all have explored. Y'all have 2 more optional ships to explore if y'all wish. But if y'all don't want to, y'all can just go straight to the compass rose. But obviously that means you're gonna have to be giving up treasure, anything else potential along the way, blah blah blah, etc. etc. Yes, the
out of
compass
character. Why
rose.
is the compass rose song so familiar?
I don't know. But
That's
y'all, no,
familiar road.
y'all would
names.
have talked about it with Renara before. It's like the wreck of the compass
No.
rose.
Outside of
No.
D&D, it sounds
Oh.
like a familiar name.
I
Compass
don't know
Rose.
that. Yeah, that had nothing to do with me.
So okay, so this is the last ship that we need to, but we could just go check others.
No, the last ship
Yeah,
that y'all
we-
needed to
we
was
have
the one
had-
before. Yeah, after y'all completed 3 ships, I said y'all can go on if y'all want to. I said that at the top of the session as well. Y'all don't have to explore any more ships. Y'all can choose to.
How
but you
does
don't
how
have
does
to.
one go on after this, King?
Boy, you had to find the strength to carry on.
600 strong.
600 strikes.
I really dislike how well you did that.
I didn't even feel like I did it. That
Not
good.
even in my mind, and I'll probably reveal this in your writing. I didn't even have that type of the way how you deliver. I didn't even have that in mind. The way you deliver it, and it was like,
Well done.
okay, cool. You've broken me. I'll not ask for antimatter rifle again. Next session.
Mark that down. Oh, damn. Never mind.
Yeah, that was
So there's an early session today then?
Well, we go.
I mean,
with,
early is 9:24. This is only supposed to be 3 hours.
Yes, right.
Yeah,
He's
but
right.
it's not 10 o'clock yet, so that means it's an early session.
No, we
Oh,
go from
boy.
6 to 9. That's 3 hours.
Nice.
Do we?
Yes.
King, you remember any of that stuff you told me because I stopped writing after you talk about the captain.
So
Honestly.
basically, I would have told you that how. So in terms of like what happened on the ship.
Yeah.
So-
I mean, you can send it to me later on if you want. If you don't want
Nah,
to keep back.
but no, it's fine. I can explain it. So in summary, you all would have been on the ship making your way away from Stormwreck Isle. But like creatures are fighting above head. The captain curses and is like, I wish I could mount you on a head. Mount your head on the mast of the ship. There's one other male, and then there's like you, a mother, and some children. I didn't describe this, but you, a mother, and some children, like on the ship, you are protecting them from the stormy seas and everything like that. Because the fighting above head is like kind of chilling the waters. While this is happening, and the other 2 males, the captain and the other, is trying to batten down the hatches, the captain suddenly goes into like a dazed state, walks towards like the wheel of the ship, and just full sends it straight into the rock, causing everybody to like get injured and fall off, and then you literally are the only one who goes in the opposite direction back towards Stormwreck Isle, specifically the Dragon's Rest, yeah. But the others would have ended up like crashing around the rocks, bodies impaled, bodies on the floor in the sand, etc.
Stop.
I do not recognize the bodies in the water.
Are
I
you
do not
trying to
recognize
crush
it.
Tara?
Yes.
Depends. Do you want me to?
I mean, you're going about it pretty well.
Listen, I'm just here for the lore.
Actually, no, that's Becca here for the law. You get it.
I will have my Lexin moment. Don't worry.
Oh boy.
He's about to crash the fuck out.
Listen, oh, like I crash out, eh?
I mean, I'm crashing right now. The boat crashed.
I would like to remind everyone, I planned my crash out long before we were even coming to Stormwreck. So. King you.
All I said my said all you can't crash out. So all the Pokemon and them better stay unevolved.
I guess you call it
Chill
Pokemon now.
What did she call it?
Pokemon now? Okay, cool. Not like she didn't
Pokemon.
throw ancient magic in the first dungeon we went into, but
Yeah, but
whatever.
you can't lie.
It's not a point. That is irrelevant
What's
here.
the-
This is
That's a
the
big point in
this
that.
is the kettle calling the pot black right now. You know, I ain't gonna lie.
What are you saying, dog?
Listen, tough.
But anyways, I am going to raid Zaz right now on Twitch. And for those of you on TikTok, I hope you all find another creator who you all enjoy to watch. If you all want to come on Twitch, you all can come and watch Mobile Zaz as he's playing some repo with some buds. But until tomorrow, I'm not sure if I'll be able to stream tomorrow because I have work stuff to do in the evening. So I don't know how long that's going to take. Hopefully not long. But I digress. I hope everybody has a great and wonderful week ahead. Hope everybody had a great Sunday night. I apologize for all the trauma that I imparted on one particular player today, but thank you all so much for watching.
Sorry. I'm very sorry, Harmonia.
But
Interesting.
anybody have anything to say before we head out?
Here, boy.
Anybody want to say
can't
anything
wait.
before we
I
head out?
will be
Go gambling.
prepared.
I have
one
a say,
at a
but I
time.
can't ask it. I made a promise. I made a promise.
I can't wait to do something cool.
Same
Hey,
here.
you did
If
a
I
lot of
did, I'll
damage.
get to
You
it.
did a lot of damage today.
That's not
So-
the point. Something,
Alright.
something.
Benny, Benny
what you
wants
call
it
it?
how you
Final
want to
hit.
do this moment now. Eh?
He need
No,
He need a final
You know what?
hit.
I want a cool story moment. That's what I want.
You have a
You
try,
have
a
the
flame
arm.
Oh,
Exactly.
fuck, I forgot about that.
You
I was
literally
tough, I
had
can't
a
lie.
cool story moment. Like Jesus
Literally.
Christ.
Everyone has this cool story moment. This is so much cooler than mine.
Goodbye, everybody.
Look,
Enjoy the rest
And
of
look
your
when
night.
yours happens. And look when yours happens. Yours will be cooler than mine.
Bye, guys.